we go.
Hello guys, welcome to Blur. My name is KuruHS, left of me we got Joshimus, and on the right we got Fog. We are gonna show you Blur on hard mode today. So, I am ready in 3, 2, 1, go!
This is the Blur career. You've got 9 rivals to prove yourself against.
Listen carefully.
As you compete in their events, you'll start earning lights and fans. Earn lights by placing in events. Earn fans by pleasing the crowd. Lights unlock more events. Fans unlock cars. Each rival will also have a set of demands. You want to complete them all for a chance to take them on. Beat them in a one-on-one and add their car to your showroom. So you want to earn lights, gain fans, and take on rivals all the way to the top. This is it. Time to step up and enter the world of powered-up racing.
I would love to talk, but she's gonna cut me off in like 2 seconds.
This is powered-up racing, the core of the whole sport. The premise is simple. First to the finish line wins. Call on all your driving and power-up skills to battle your way to the front of the pack. Use power-ups tactically to gain an advantage. Even when you're out in front, the battle isn't over. You're gonna have to fight to stay there. Finish the race in the top 3 to earn lights. The better your finish position, the more lights you'll earn.
So there we go, first race, we're gonna pick the Camaro, best car for this race here. So, primary goals, we want to get 5 lights, basically get first, those lights are gonna be used to unlock further events, and you get an extra light for hitting the fan target. So doing fancy stuff is gonna earn you fans, and you get an extra light, as well as the fan run. We're gonna do all of that.
Yeah, so all of the routing of this game is to try to get as many lights as quickly as possible, because lights are the thing that unlock the next events and ultimately the final boss.
A little trick that I always try to do here, it worked for a little bit. I actually blocked Shannon, so she pushes me forward, and I can accelerate a little bit faster. So, Blur. The game itself is a lot like Mario Kart, but instead of random power-ups, you can actually pick and choose what you think is gonna be the best. And it's pretty apparent most of the time what is gonna be useful. So those are the gates. Basically, you got a time limit, as seen here as the fans. And as long as you do it in time, you're gonna get that fan light. And obviously you get a little bit more fans if you complete like that.
Yeah, talking of Mario Kart, I believe that this game's marketing was also like a parody of Mario Kart.
Oh yeah, they were mocking Mario Kart with their with their advertisement. Oh, nice.
Yeah, this was a big boy racing game.
I'm still good at timing. So what I did there, the red shell basically, what that was is called the shunt. And if you nos at the very last moment, if you use the Nitro, you're gonna evade it.
So you mushroomed away from a red shell.
Exactly, I used the mushroom to not get hit. That works in a lot of Mario Karts too, but it's a lot cooler in this one.
Yeah, this game really emphasized, as they say, like the whole Mario Kart comparison, but they tried to make everything skill-oriented instead of like luck-oriented like Mario Kart is. Speaking of skill.
You want to explain the double NOS code?
So the double NOS strategy basically is used in a very specific way. So the way the NOS works is basically the first NOS accelerates you, and the second NOS will keep your speed. The way it works... Oh, great.
No. Blue shell.
Yep, lots of those. So the idea behind that trick is that the first NOS accelerates you and the second one keeps your speed, because the way the NOS works, it will put you back to the speed that you had when you started the NOS. And since you had the speed from the first from the first Nitro, after the second Nitro, it will just keep your speed. And another thing that I'm doing here for practice is drifting. So I basically hit down the handbrake and then the NOS, because that is going to be relevant later on. So there we go, we got a perfect race here, got all the lights.
Yeah, so this is how it's going to be for the rest of the run. So Kuru's going to normally want to win a race, hit the fan target, which is like the coolness of stuff that you do, and also do the fan run.
So, next type of event.
Simply put, this is all about wrecking cars. Pick up bolt power-ups and use them to wreck as many cars as you can. You'll earn points for hits, but more for wrecks. there are 3 point targets to aim for. Higher point targets will earn you more lights. You gain extra seconds for every car you wreck. Watch out for defensive moves from other cars. All right, go get them.
Let's get them. So yeah, for these events you don't really need a specific car, it's all about just getting the points. And yeah, same thing here. Pass 12 gates, get 1200 fans, and get up to 100 points. Later on, we're actually gonna try to destroy our car early, so the event ends early and we can save a few seconds here and there. But in the beginning, it's actually impossible. It's not gonna help you because you actually want to get a lot of fans and a lot of hits to unlock the boss. So we are not gonna do it in this chapter.
Yeah, so this is a destruction race. So instead of it being like, you know, a race to the finish line, you just have to blow up as many cars as possible. They all take 1 hit this early on, the green ones.
Yeah, the green ones take 1 hit.
Yeah, later on they'll introduce yellow and red ones that take different hits, and blue ones and stuff like that. But for now it's just nice and simple, just try to shoot 100 cars basically as possible. You can get bonus points for doing like certain things, because when you blow one up they shoot a bolt backwards. So if you shoot the one at the front, they can like shoot the one behind them and then you get bonus points and stuff.
That's actually really important. That creates the most points later on in the game. You really try to aim for the guys in front and just create a chain reaction.
Yeah, so the
Like
game just
that.
keeps
Yep.
the game just keeps spawning more and more of these for us to kill.
Exactly. You get time extensions until you hit the gold medal. Once you hit the gold medal, you don't get any more time extensions, and the event naturally ends when the timer runs out.
Oh yeah, this game as well, compared to Most Wanted that Kuru also ran, you'll see a lot of wall grinding because it's so it's so worth it just to grind the wall to
Oh
get
yeah,
around
it's
the corners
really
faster.
efficient in a lot of places to grind the wall.
Yeah, this is really arcadey handling.
Yeah, you're not losing any relevant amount of speed.
Yeah, we've got 30 seconds left and Kuru only needs 5 more points, so there's no rush.
There
or
you go.
anything.
Actually, I missed one.
Okay.
We need 1 more. The thing is, as I said, we want to get as many offensive power-up hits as possible. Because it's one of the demands for the boss. So just winning the event's not enough. You need to do side stuff on the side, which actually makes the speedrun quite interesting.
Yeah, at the bottom left.
Because winning is the easy part, but actually doing all that extra stuff while winning makes it really interesting.
Yeah, this is how the route of this game goes. So in the first world, it's not too complicated. Shannon has some simple demands, like you said, land 80 power-ups, earn a certain amount of fans, and win a certain amount of events.
Exactly.
So
Also drive 4 different cars.
Yeah.
That's actually one of them. Those two.
Oh, yeah,
Which happens naturally because I just pick the best car for every track. And again.
Time to learn about power-ups. Drive through
Listen up.
power-ups to pick them up. Trigger them with the fire button. Let's see what each power-up does. This is a shunt. Shunt targets the next car in the pack, even if it's out of sight. Here's a Nitro. Nitro gives you a huge burst of speed. Use it to move up the pack. This is a mine. Drop mines to attack cars behind you. This is very useful when you're out in front. Let's take a look at Barge. Barge is a close-range attack that will shove cars out of your way. This is a Bolt. Bolt has 3 high-velocity rounds that fire straight ahead. You want to land all 3 shots for maximum impact. This is a Shield. Use Shield to protect yourself from power-up impacts and collisions. This is a Repair. Use Repair when your health is low and save yourself from wrecking. Here is a Shock. Shock launches lightning domes to the front of the pack. This is great when you want to level the playing field.
Not when you're in first.
So those are the basics. Should keep you going for a while.
So, yeah, this is the 3rd card that we're gonna use. Also the best for this event. I always check on the fans because this is actually one of the events where I want to be a little bit more aggressive in the beginning just to get the fans going. The game itself has a 10 times combo meter basically. So you want to do like 10 different kind of actions that reward fans so you get the most amount possible. That includes, you know, stuff like drifting, ramming into opponents, hitting them with power-ups, repairing your car, shielding against power-ups. A whole bunch of stuff.
Oh yeah, for people who are thinking about getting this game, you are gonna have a tough time. You can only like have to get an actual physical copy because it was on Steam for a short time, which is where Kuru actually has it, but it's no longer on there.
It's no longer there. The licenses ran out, so
To add to this, before the run today, I added a prize to the prize list. Can any of you guess what prize I could have added?
did you add a Steam version of Blur or a hard copy of Blur?
I added a sealed PC copy of this game to the prizes list.
That is amazing.
I think the minimum donation is $5 on donation. Yeah, okay.
It's amazing. Did you get that one yourself recently?
Yes, I've had it for ages.
Yeah, I think you told me about that.
Yeah, and I've been itching for some reason to give it away for ages, so this seemed like a good time to do it.
That is awesome, man. Thank you, Josh.
If you actually want to play this game, one rare
By the way,
chance to
the
do it.
online servers are still working. They did not turn those off.
So when do you actually have to donate? Like within what time frame?
Oh, it's within this run.
Give me a second. I'm just gonna donate to this one immediately. I need this game.
I might drop some. Oh, actually, I can't, right? Okay, someone sitting at home, brother, sister, rest of the family. Guys, can you drop something? That would be amazing. So yeah, once again, we're gonna do the gates here. I'm pretty sure you're gonna use those bolts on Shannon, not only so I can win, but more importantly, that I can get the necessary amount of fans.
Yeah, you're really low.
Yeah. She's gonna eat it now. I should aim better. There we go. I've got 3 more. Oh, she's repairing. She's afraid.
Why does she have a bolt?
How many fans did I say? 1,300, right? Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna miss the light for fans. It's so hard to get actually. But yeah, she's still eating. That's what I meant by, in the beginning I wanted to fight a little more.
Oh.
Bye bye, Shannon. Oh wow,
what?
that came from the side. That is so unfair. Because normally you get that warning from the shunt incoming, and it just hit us from the side. Actually, we might still get it if they drop in. Yeah, we actually got it.
Yeah.
We got 1,300 fans. Just being in first as well as evading all of the stuff they shot at us, we got the necessary amount of fans. But yeah, it was very close here. Nice. Actually, quite a bit over. So I guess I did fight enough. Shannon eating those eight bolts in a row. That was pretty good.
All right, there we go.
So I think event number 4. Oh yeah.
Off-road,
Now this event is a lot of fun, especially later on when we get more fans. So 1,300 fans, the gates again, pretty easy. And one thing that we actually didn't know when we actually played this game for the first time, the off-road cars, they actually have an advantage on off-road races. So they don't slow down as much. So all the cars that we thought were absolutely terrible actually excel at these off-road races. We never came to the idea to use this extremely big, heavy and slow car. But it will pass pretty much anything that is not an off-road car on this track. As long as you're on the road, it's fine. But the moment you get into the dirt, you really, really want that other one.
And for the longest time as well, like they didn't realize there was a rank or A class off-road car.
That is true, yeah. The FR100, we didn't know that thing counts as an off-road car, and it's actually the only off-road car. You're gonna get to see that later. So we're gonna use the double nitro trick again in this corner. It's gonna catapult us to first place. 5.8 at mine. Nice. Wow, that was so good. And we're past everyone. So normally, the hard difficulty is actually hard. I remember the first time I played against those guys. It was quite difficult, but once you know all those tricks that you learn from playing online multiplayer for 2 years and basically drive every single track in your sleep,
Yeah, I actually did a race with a few people when I started running this.
Yeah.
I was the only one who could finish the race because we were playing on hard. No one could actually beat the game.
Yeah, it is super difficult. But I gotta be honest, we are now playing on the hard mode, which is a lot more fun. It just makes everything a lot more interesting, and it just adds 2 minutes, approximately. So yeah, once again, double nitro around the corners, because we really do not want to go around corners slowly.
You just make everything look easy when you do that.
Yeah, it is actually really hard, and the timing is very precise. Most of the time when people start learning this, or just try it online, they just drive into the walls. The thing is, you need a very specific angle, and it's just a whole bunch of practice.
I always find myself sideways at the end of the nitro.
Yeah, either you get sideways, or you didn't have enough angle, and you crash into the wall. So yeah, the typical online setup would be like 2 NOS and 1 shield.
Yeah.
That is normally what you go for if you just want to go fast. Especially online, there are perks that allow you to get NOS back every time you do a drift. So we do NOS drifting all the time, and you basically chain drift over the entire map, as well as the shield lasts twice as long and endures twice as much punishment with a with an online perk. So that's the loadout that you always have to use, at least if you want to win. Okay, there is a NOS on the right, so I'm gonna pick that up. There we go.
Yeah, from what I know, a lot of the time when you're playing online, there would actually be no one who could beat you. You'd lap people and you get called a cheater.
Oh yeah, that was the typical thing, because they didn't know how to use the drift mod. So if you're the only guy in the lobby that actually uses the drift mod, it takes 45 seconds until you DNF, so make them not finish. Since they did not finish, that's the DNF, what it stands for. They get a little bit salty. Oh, that is.
Oh, yeah, that's what I always do.
Yeah, that is why I went on the left side on the first lap, because it is a lot more safe. It's a little slower. I should have had just a little bit more angle there. I tried to salvage it with the reverse NOS, but I was already at the wall. The reason why I want to go on the inside radar, because there's an extra NOS I can pick up, and yeah, much faster. And once again, I saved myself 2 NOS. Yeah, that was like perfect. There was double nitro drifted on the very inside of the track.
Is it time for boss?
Not yet, not yet. We're actually gonna unlock City Slickers.
Access to City Slickers. These events are owned by Khan. This guy's a skillful driver, but just so you know, he's gonna keep his distance to protect his precious car.
And this is probably one of my most favorite type of events, checkpoint races.
Alright, this is you versus the clock. Get through as many checkpoints as you can before your time runs out. Passing through a checkpoint will buy you more time. Pick up stopwatches and use nitros to gain valuable seconds. Pass through the last checkpoint with as much time as possible. The amount of time you have left will determine your success. There are 3 time targets to aim for. Higher time targets will earn you more lights. Drive fast and stay sharp.
So you might have noticed, for a gold medal you want to be 20 seconds over, but that is not even close to what we are gonna get. So 20 seconds over time limit would be already a gold. We want to get the fan target of 2,000 fans, as well as 12 gates again, because they're easy and it doesn't cost you any time. But they kind of messed up, because they gave us a lot of NOS. And if you know how to use the handbrake and the NOS in combination, you get pretty insane times. So you might see why I like these type of events a lot.
Like, if you thought that the NOS was crazy before, you're gonna get blown away now.
By the way, man, move your mic closer or speak up a bit. So, good start. We got 3 NOS already. You know where they are. You still want to pick up some stopwatches. Oops. Actually, it's fine. We need to do the gates anyways. I did aim for the nose just for practice, but yeah, missed it. Doesn't really matter when you do it, but you need to do it.
Yeah, so we're actually in the second world right now. We did enough of the first series to get enough lights to unlock the second world.
Yeah, I need to collect a lot more stopwatches.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I'll probably have to do it anyways. Like restart an event, collect a few stopwatches, and then come back to it.
Yeah, so the routing gets a little weird here. So yeah, we do one event in this world, but to unlock the boss in this world, which we want to do, as Kuru is saying, he needs to pick up a lot of stopwatches. But he's going to pick up the stopwatches now, go back to the first world, do some other stuff, and come back to the second world. You have to like remember how many stopwatches you need to pick up and stuff.
Well, the stopwatches don't go over the chapters, but it is faster menuing wise. Whoa. It is faster menuing wise if I do this event first. It will help me unlock the Nitro mod and the Bolt mod earlier. So that's why I go for that. So yeah, we are already way over gold, but we're not done yet. You can get extremely high values if you actually pick up every single stopwatch, but that is not the real-time determining factor. The real-time determining factor is just how many NOS did you pick up and how fast did you go around every corner. For example, I'm way too fast for this corner. Without hitting the handbrake and then the NOS, I would never make this. 36, not bad. And all the lights. So yeah, and that should have unlocked Shannon. Ah, never mind. We still have one more destruction event. Forgot about that one.
You're gonna need to know about fan targets.
That is mandatory.
Find details on these in the pre-event screen. Drive skillfully and battle hard to earn as many fans as you can. Hit the fan target to earn yourself an extra light.
Yeah, we know about that already. So, actually, I did have 4 cars already, it's fine. At the Camaro, the Focus, the Challenger and the Navarro, yeah. 1200 fans, 12 gates.
It's very nice that it's showing you on the loading screen.
Oh yeah, gotta be honest though, I would rather see it in the race than in the loading screen, because it happens sometimes that I get distracted and then I don't really know and I have to look at my notes. But yeah, I can just do it automatically, just look at the loading screen every single time. Yeah, one thing you might have noticed, the game is running in 30 FPS, because the game was, mostly optimized for consoles, and the physics break when you play at a different frame rate than 30. Under 30 is fine. It doesn't change that much because, consoles account for frame drops. But once you get over 30 FPS, sound breaks and physics break. Your cars get a little more grippy, and drifting is not very efficient anymore. So easy fix, just limit your frame rate to 30 FPS. I used NVIDIA and Spectre, but it really doesn't matter which program you're using. Just use anything that works for you.
Oh yeah, here are the yellow cars in Destructions, by the way. They drop a mine behind them and they take 2 hits to die.
Yeah, exactly. They need 2 hits to be destroyed. Give you a few more points too. I actually never look at how much points it actually creates. I don't really care. I just know that I need to get enough. See, that's pretty bad. Oh, this is close. I really need to hit this. I had fun. So I can actually do that. I think this is fine. I can do like a backup later. But yeah, I wanted to make this a little bit longer because that is one of the easier ones. Yeah, that's a super important car on the 350 scene as well.
Yes, this is where the routing comes in. So we need to keep track of how many lights down we are. And do extra events later. Yeah.
So the reason we do all this side stuff is so we can unlock the bosses, because beating the bosses is really quick and it gives you 8 lights.
These are all or nothing powered up races against a single opponent. Cross the finish line first or wreck your opponent to win. This is no easy feat. These guys are tough. They're at the top of their game. They'll have to drive faster and fight harder than ever. There's no second places here, but win and you'll win big. The prize is your opponent's car and mod. You'll also earn lights for your victory. Now go for it.
So yeah, that's really important. All the bosses that we beat, either they are really fast and they give us a lot of lights for a small time investment, or they give us a mod that we're actually going to use very, very often. For every single boss fight, I did grind like every single boss fight for several hours just to find the fastest strategy to take them out. So I have like a very specific plan how to take out every single boss so they don't get to repair and just destroy them as quickly as possible. Because instead of, you know, driving the 2 laps, what we do is actually destroy our opponent's car and win by default.
Yeah, there's no respawning in boss fights.
Exactly. You see on the left upper side, you know, Shan's health and my health. So what I wanted to do there, I wanted to bait her shield. There we go. That way I make her vulnerable now. Probably gonna eat some bolts here. But so is she. I really hope I can shoot her away from... Oh, she didn't take the repair, that works. So she has 1.5 life. She's not gonna die from... I have to. So she triggers a shield and can take her out afterwards, but I think she didn't care. Yeah, she really didn't. I think she still has the shield, and she's gonna activate it the moment I shoot at her. Oh, or not. Oh, she probably is gonna respawn here somewhere. Yep. She actually did activate her shield after she got hit. Bye-bye. So we did a little bit over 1 lap, much faster than 2. And now we're gonna get the Overbolt mod.
Congratulations. You've taken down your first champion. You now own Shannon's car and mod. You'll find it in the garage with your other cars.
So we're going back to City Slickers. Let me think. Oh yeah. Is this one? No, it was that one. There we go. So the Overbolt mod, and we unlocked that one earlier, the 350C in Nismo. Yeah, there we are. Notes are confusing, man. The thing is, if you don't run it, you know, every day anymore, you forget the tiny details. So this is gonna be fairly a simple race. Takes a little bit of time, the 2 laps, but you can see all these 90-degree corners. This is where we wanna, you know, stockpile our NOS so we can go quickly around them without losing too much speed.
And the reason why Kuru said that this car is going to be really important is that it's going to be used for a lot of the races here and now.
It is one. We are now driving in the D class, so all the cars are ranked in tier classes: D, C, B, and A. And this is one of the fastest in D. Normally, I wouldn't really care too much about offensive power-ups against my opponents, but I will use it if I just can put them out of my way and go just a tiny bit faster. But it always takes a little bit of time before power-ups respawn, so if they take it right before me, I will not get it. Well, I guess we're gonna do that again next lap. But yeah, if you don't have any defense, it is very likely you're gonna get hit by a bolt. Those are those pink power-ups.
Do we have time for a couple of quick donations?
Yes.
We have a $15 anonymous donation with no comment. We have a $10 donation from Fog, who says, there we go. And a $10 donation from Jasper, who says, hi Kuru, I couldn't see your most wanted run because of work, but I'm happy I can see your blur run. Saving frames equals saving children. Donation goes to Runner's Choice.
what is there to choose from?
That is a good question. There's nothing going on in Stream 2 tonight. Over on Stream 1, I believe there's still some naming options for Final Fantasy, but I can get back to you on some of the future incentives if you want.
I think I forgot to choose an incentive for my donation, so
Maybe.
I guess you get to choose now, Kuru.
I think I'm just gonna flip a coin for me because I actually did not hear it. What there?
There's some names for Final Fantasy. He's looking into some of them.
Oh. Yeah, the thing is, I don't really know the choices, so kind of hard. Either way, so we needed to shield against 3 power-ups here. We did that once. So far, it wasn't really much to shield against at the moment. So I think, oh yeah, that was a perfect one. So I think we should have unlocked Fan Favorite now. Yes.
You can now enter Fan Favorite, which is headed up by Reimer. He's a veteran with a passion for crowd pleasing. To compete with him, you're really gonna have to put on a show.
That guy is gonna be super important because he's gonna unlock the Nitro mod.
Now for a lesson in fan runs. You'll find one in every event. Trigger fan runs by simply driving through them. Once triggered, pass through all the gates that appear on track as quickly as possible. If you get through all the gates in time, you'll earn an extra life.
About 30 minutes late.
Yeah. Eventually the tutorial cutscenes stop. They get really short though, so it's alright.
So let's check. 1400 fans. Of course, the gate's always a thing.
Yeah.
And 140 points. Oh yeah, this is one of the events where I actually want to suicide myself. So basically what I do is I drive into the power-ups on purpose to damage my car. And that will allow me to end the event early. Otherwise, you know, after you reach the gold medal, you have to wait for the time to run out. So I kind of want to time my life with the end of the gold medal.
Oh yeah, we have red cars now which shoot backwards towards you.
Exactly, they shoot shunts backwards and they require 3 hits. We only ever get this weapon in destruction events. So yeah, 3 hits of this. And the overbolt mod that we equipped earlier, it doesn't work here. It would be massively overpowered, having an extra round on this weapon here. So they decided that does not belong in the game. Tried a long shot there.
Yeah,
But yeah, go ahead.
you can see how the route is like actually kind of complicated for this game. So we went from first world, then we did like 2 events in the second, and then we went to third world, and now we're going to do the third world and then go back to the second.
Yeah, with the purpose of, you know, beating the third world as quickly as possible.
Yeah.
To get the NOS mod, so we get even more Nitro. Nice. But yeah, we wall grind because it's not worth hitting the brakes. Yeah, I think we're gonna actually run out of time. I didn't take any damage yet because it just didn't happen. So I'm just gonna go for the gold medal and then probably... Oh wow. Saved. That was a close one though. That was a really close call.
There you go.
And we gold. Yeah. If possible, you can save 10 seconds here if you took enough damage. It's very unlikely though. So we're doing fan favorite right now. We need 5 fan demands, event number 5. Hit 4 fan lights targets. Oh yeah, we're gonna get into another Nissan here, the 350C. A lot of good cars from Nissan in this game. So yeah, 5 lights, fan targets, and the first time you're gonna see fan demands. So another complexity level to this game to earn more fans, where the game requires you to do certain things. I'm not even sure the game introduced us to that. Oh yeah, actually, I think it did introduce us to that too early, before we even had the chance to see it. So what I love about this game is just that there are 12 races on the track at all times. There are some races where there are less, but just because the developers thought it would be fun. The game has no problem doing 20 races on any track. Yeah, that was a point-blank shot. No chance for me to escape that one. Took my Nitro. So I'm actually purposely not using that Nitro because it's part of the fan demand, and if I use it in the last lap, means I can pick up 3 Nitros in total. I should have taken some safety distance to that guy, because that's what they do. If you're next to them, they are gonna trigger it immediately every single time. So a thing about repair, it repairs exactly 4 health. So you might want to hang on to that until it's actually necessary. I will use it earlier if I want to pick up another power-up, because we only have 3 power-ups in total that we can pick up.
You can also use a chain fan multiplier. That's like super rare if you ever need it for that.
So right now, this is one of the fan demands where, great. Guess we're gonna do that next lap. Yeah, this fan demand I'm gonna complete in the last lap, getting to 175. So I'm purposely letting that run out, so I can pick up another Nitro in the last lap. You know, with the idea of getting the fastest race time possible.
You can also see on the fan demands there is a timer going down, and that or the fans is going down. That just depending on how fast you actually do the fan demand.
That I clipped the pillar.
Too bad there's no style points.
You're gonna have to do one hell of a lap here.
Ah, it's fine. I can cheat a little. I can use the shock to level the playing field.
Yeah, you need to drift and also get to the high speed as well.
Yeah.
I thought that was you getting an achievement then.
Me too, right. I wonder if streams use that. I'm not sure if they're on screen or game capture.
I think they do.
Well, I guess now we know what we've got to turn off. Yeah, it should be fine. You can see the opponents right there.
You're not doing it. You didn't get to 175.
Ah, right. Ah, okay. Casa, hello. That's actually quite a close race here. Still have 1 nose. I think I'm gonna pick up. I'm not sure what I'm gonna pick up. I'm actually not gonna get first. Actually, a lot of things went wrong here.
Yeah. Yeah, everything was stacked up on that last lap.
Yeah, you need to get at least 3rd.
Yeah.
Either way, the good thing about that is, since we can do the fan demands again, we don't need to do them in other events.
Yeah,
but that is the hard difficulty. You cannot do a lot of mistakes, even if you know all these tricks.
Do you have time for a couple of quick donations?
Yes.
We have a $10 donation from KevKoff130 who says, Kuru, good evening, hope the run goes well. And also a $5 donation from KevKoff who says, evening Kuru, have a good run. Thank you for the donations.
Thank you, guys. So if I want the extra fans, I will do it this time in the third lap.
Yeah.
Since I already did the gates, I don't need to do them again. I already got that light, it's not that it can collect it twice. There we go. That's a lot more like it. Yeah, I'm gonna eat that. Actually, I might. So that works online actually a lot easier. because there's a little bit of on lag going on. If you crash into the wall like that, the shunt just drives into the wall instead of you. So if you're completely out of options, that is like last effort. The timing is a lot more strict offline because there's no lag, but it does work. So if you go for, you know, the item pickups from fan demands, you gotta be sure that you actually have a free slot. Yeah, I think we can go full risk here. Let's go triple nitro.
Ugh.
We don't need it.
Yeah.
Didn't really aim for it. Nice. So I don't think I did the drifting one yet.
No, you didn't.
That is. Go. Instant completion. And then we got another 2 nos perfectly for the end lap here. Like a difference of day and night. First and second attempt. We did get really unlucky in the first one though. Like I ate a lot of random bolts and shunts.
Car surfed for a bit. You you span around here and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was really unlucky.
But that was perfect. So since we did get the gate earlier, it did complete. The next race is probably one of the most difficult ones because it is very bumpy.
Okay, you're doing great, but you still have a lot to learn. You have to think in 3 dimensions. Start focusing too much on what's in front of you, and you're gonna get hit from behind. Shunts can be evaded by swerving just before impact. Use your rear view and your ears so you don't get surprised.
Sound
If you
design
have
is
a
so good.
mine or a barge, you can use it defensively if something's coming at you. Some power-ups can be fired backward. Use reverse shunts and bolts to protect your back. Fire off a nitro backward, and it will give you huge braking force. Very useful for tight cornering. Normally you drop mines behind you, but you can also fire them forward for a short-range attack. Mastery of power-ups is key, but it's not going to take you all the way. Your car choice is important too. Think about the track, and don't forget the racing line. That's it. Now let's see what you can do.
It is all true what she said, but you don't want to fire a nitro backwards. As you've seen earlier, you always want to hit the handbrake, drift into the corner, and then hit the nitro to get the fastest way around the corner.
That was an old way of doing it, right?
Huh?
That was an old way of doing it.
Actually, I never did it.
Oh,
the
yeah,
first
actually
time I
never
went online, I was like, why not do this instead? And it was so much faster. I even DNF'd people before I knew how drifting worked. Because I did that trick. Because I was like, why don't I just, you know, steer into the corner with the handbrake and then just hit the nose because I know it shoots me straight forward. So, here it is. One of the most difficult events. Not necessarily because the event is difficult, but I make it difficult for myself because I want to complete it as quickly as possible. And I'm just gonna go very, very risky here. I'm gonna have a lot of jumps that are only created because I'm going so fast. So I'm just gonna be drifting with NOS all over the place. But this track in general is just very bumpy, so it's really hard to keep your traction.
So out of curiosity, how did both of you actually learn about this game where you would actually get to play the online?
Do you remember GameTrailers.com?
Oh yeah.
We closed down recently. I think they're now called Easy Allies or something.
Yeah, they're the same stuff.
Yeah, exactly, doing the same stuff. And I saw the Blur trailer first there. Wow, that was good.
Oh.
Wow, that was insane. I'm even gonna be able to do the gates on the first lap here. Normally, when I use the NOS in that corner, I miss at the gates because it is such a tight spot to fit into. Nice.
Yeah, I really can't stress enough how easy Kuru makes this look.
And even then I miss some notes from time to time.
The way I saw the game was they were running a multiplayer beta on Xbox 360.
Oh,
yeah. But I think that the marketing campaign was super successful because I remember it being really popular. But did they leave the multiplayer up as like a demo or something? I remember. It was something like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think they were too generous. So what happened was everybody just played the multiplayer for ages, and then the game actually came out, and then nobody just played the game anymore.
Yeah, that and you know, after the beta, they kind of stopped promoting the game completely. Like it was a massive lack of promotion afterwards. They did get a lot of positive feedback, and people loved the game, but they kind of dropped the ball like midway.
Yeah.
They had like a really good start, but they didn't really capitalize on everything that they could.
Yeah, the game really did fail on the marketing side, and also the fact that it released at the same time as Split Second.
Also, Mod Nation Racers, all those three games came out within a two-week window, and guess what? Every single one of those games, all those franchises do not exist anymore.
It's almost like they all attracted a third of the audience they were expecting or something.
Exactly. That was not very well thought out.
Because I actually remember seeing the trailer for this game on TV at the time.
Yeah.
But it was it was just like a game that I never really thought to get because I was playing other games at the time. Or I had other racing games that I thought was just more fun.
The thing is, back then I was super excited for the game simply because it was the kind of game that I wanted. I wanted to have a Mario Kart that is balanced.
Yeah.
And that is exactly it. It's a Mario Kart with real cars, so it speaks to me a little bit more, as a car nerd. And additionally, just having the game balanced around the power-ups is fantastic. It made a really good competitive online multiplayer.
Yeah,
that was alive for so many years.
The game design is so good. It's really well made for like the. It's just a really good like multiplayer arcade racer.
So since we don't have the Nitro mod yet, we're still gonna use the Overbolt mod, with an extra shot from the Bolt power-ups. Oh yeah, for example here, we want to do a clean Nitro. You're never gonna get a clean Nitro in first lap. There's just too much going on. Everyone's gonna ram you, you're gonna get hit by many things. So what you can do is just complete the gates.
They knew what they were doing when they put barges on that little tiny bit.
Oh yeah, they know what's fun. Wow. We find out.
Yeah.
Actually, in the middle there, that fan demand gives you Nitro too. There was no reason for me to go to the side there. But take a look, we're in place 14 right now, right? Let's see what the double nose can do. We still have that massive speed. Okay, we lost a few. That was a shunt that was not aimed at me, but at someone else. Therefore, I didn't get the warning. And yeah, I was just basically in the way of the shunt, so I took the punishment. Yeah, Reimer is not that clever. He had a shield and he had 1 life and had a power up that does exactly 1 damage. That was not very well thought out. I really want to repair.
I missed it.
Well, I guess we're just not gonna take any damage then. So much for that.
Josh wrecked.
Josh wrecked. Yeah. I did take that one from you. That on the I implemented it on my Frankus.
Oh, nice. Chat probably has access to it then.
So in third lap, I'm gonna try to do a clean Nitro here. Basically, you gotta hit the Nitro and then not get hit. And he hit me. But we already completed on those demands, so we should be fine. We still took a lot of punishment. I'm gonna go for the risky strat here. Not take the shield, but take the shocks instead, so I slowed him down. Let's see if we can get in third. Nope.
Oh, damn.
Let's retry right now before we have to watch the cutscenes again. But yeah, hard is hard.
Yeah.
At least the loading time is a lot faster now. So it's already in the memory. The thing that owned me was that random shunt in the beginning. When I had my speed, and I lost it all because I took that bullet. That was a good amount of points. Oh yeah, I also got wrecked. Forgot about that one.
Oh yeah.
It happens so rarely, I don't even take that as a possibility, you know? It's not real.
Yeah, so again, Kuru's intentionally avoiding doing a Nitro ram, so he can keep picking up a Nitro every lap.
Turn, yeah. We don't need any fan demands here anyway, so
Yeah, okay.
it's not relevant anymore.
Oh yeah,
but
because you
we
did the thing.
Exactly,
Yeah.
But it's pretty nice. You get like 3 extra. Actually, you get 6 extra NOS. You get 2 per turn. And this race looks a lot better. Oh, I love that my opponent just used the NOS and spun himself out. Clever. Yeah, we're gonna get in first in the second lap here already. Again.
What was he doing?
They're all not playing that well right now. So most of the time I just shoot items back. First for muscle memory, because I need to do that later on, because I want to create as much havoc as possible. Gets me a higher fan multiplier, more fans, and therefore more NOS later on. Nope.
Yeah, unlike speedruns of like Crash Team Racing or Mario Kart, where you only worry about yourself because of the whole light system, the goals and stuff.
Yeah.
You still have to actually play the game intended when you actually use weapons, which is nice.
Exactly. You don't get to deny game mechanics. You actually have to use them. And it makes the run just very interesting, because you know, if I just wanted to go fastest, I would just go for shields and NOS all the time. But you know, since the game basically wants you to do certain things, it mixes up the gameplay quite a bit. Oh, there's a great race coming up. Another one of my favorite checkpoints. There we go, checkpoint races.
I was asking why run on hard, and someone said because there's not a category for easy. It's just we haven't done a run on easy, so there's no run to add for a category, is there? So
I mean, I did, but the run was so boring that I decided to not to upload
okay,
it.
Yeah. Oh yeah, okay.
So wait, no, that's
No,
early.
yeah,
We're still gonna do. We actually unlocked the boss already, but we still have an extra event here to do. So I'm gonna quit out shortly, do event number 5, because it's a very fast event, and we need those lights later on.
And he doesn't want that. He's normally mild-mannered. If he threatens reputation, he's
This game was supposed to have a sequel as well, right? That was shut down in development.
Yeah. Since Blur 1 didn't sell that well after the marketing disaster, they were already developing Blur 2 with some really cool stuff, like driving on the glass sides of a Dubai building. They tried to go even more crazy. They made the effects even more strong. It looked really nice for an early build. So once again, a checkpoint race with a lot of nitro. And it's a very spectacular track layout here as well. You're gonna see me use a lot of double NOS.
Oh.
And since there's so much NOS to pick up, I'm even gonna just randomly, well, not randomly, but right before picking new ones up, I'm gonna use them on the straight where they barely do anything. That is a really, really difficult one. And I have to do it 3 times in a row.
Yeah, so the jump you just saw him do just a little second ago, he actually has to be really precise with the timing of the nitros. Else
Yeah,
it's
it
gonna-
actually has to be. It has to be. If I nose too early, I'm gonna slow down right before the end of the jump, and then I land in between the ships. So gotta be super careful there. But yeah, you still want to pick up time watches. Also, the Scirocco is not necessarily a good drifting car, so you know, using my handbrake here is really, really hard to do. That was close. The third lap, I'm gonna try to pick up the gates. Oh yeah, the developers were very nice. Well, sarcastically nice. The way they planted the gates, it gets even worse later on. But it's everything but the racing line.
Yeah. Sometimes I like bait you into taking corners that you don't have gates down them and stuff like that.
Yeah. Oh, good enough. That was insane. We actually got it 3 times in a row. And yeah, 41 seconds instead of 20. A little over gold. Double the fans that you normally need to get. Because you get an insane fan bonus going on if you drift and boost all the time. So now we can beat him.
I'll also say, sitting here looking at this game, it has held up really well graphics-wise compared to how old it actually is.
Especially, it is from 2000. What I'm saying, 2010. It's not that old. It's from 2010. And especially the PC version looks really good. Consoles back then, you know, 720p 30, they were...
Yeah.
It was still running exactly the same as the PC version, but you can tell, you know, the reduced amount of detail in textures. Oh yeah, Reimer is not really that hard to beat. You just gotta trick him out when it comes to shield usage. Want to trigger his shield so can completely dismantle him afterwards. He even activates the shield just when I aim at him with the... So yeah, I baited him there to use the repair. Now he's just gonna eat a lot. Bye-bye.
Hey.
That was really fast.
Yeah, so that's like 8 lights for like a minute's work. So the boss fights are really worth doing when you can, if you can meet their demands.
All right, you've stolen the show.
There it
Taking
is.
Reimer's limelight along with his ride
And his mod.
It's built to earn fans, but you can use it however you want.
That mod is super overpowered because it gives us a... Wait, let me see here. Oh yeah, number race number 4. So once again, 350 Sismo, and now the Nitro mod. Every 500 fans, we're gonna get a Nitro. So starting now, I'm gonna do as much havoc and as much stylish stuff to create more fans. And since I know exactly when the chain ends, and when I get the fans, and when I trigger the 500, you know, extra fans for an extra Nitro, I get around those 90-degree corners a lot more often at top speed. Because in the beginning it was all about figuring out how do I increase my average speed over the entire track. And it was always get a nose for the 90-degree corners, you never want to slow down. You basically want to do the entire track at top speed at all times.
Yeah, so he's going to use this mod for pretty much most of the rest of the run, other than like boss fights.
One thing that I absolutely love in this game is just weaving through the madness. Like everything is exploding, people are flying all around. and you just pass somehow through that madness. Also, when they pick up bolts, I always try to not be in front of them, because then they always will shoot you. And yeah, once again, the double nitro to get top speed and keep it. So yeah, first 500 fan nitro that we got there.
Yeah, you can tell which ones they are because they start as a little orange gift icon, and then they turn into the actual weapon.
Gotta be careful, you always gotta have a free slot though, otherwise it just burns. Okay, that's further on the right than I remember. Okay, I wasn't sure if I'm gonna hit 1,000 there. Eat it.
Bam.
There's a really cool trick that you can do. If you have a NOS, you can NOS exactly the moment you get hit by the shock, and you can nullify its effects. Basically, if you hit the NOS before your speed gets decreased, you know, because that's how the NOS work. It takes the speed that you have and, you know, then adds on extra speed and keeps it there. So if you time it perfectly, hitting the NOS the moment you get hit before you slow down, you keep all of your speed. And you use it online a lot, because online every single guy is gonna pick up shocks. And you're gonna have a Plufest in the front. Nice. Drifted into the NOS and get another double nitro going. Oh yeah, we do have to evade 3 shock fields. I do hope I'm gonna send another. Perfect. So I actually don't want to shield against shocks, I actually want to evade them. It's part of the things that I have to do to unlock the boss. Are we gonna get a fan? Yep. Fan NOS here. Perfect double NOS into the finish line.
Also, curious question about the bosses. On the hardest difficulty, you're locked to the car that they're driving, right? Is it the same on the earlier difficulties as well?
Yeah.
Oh, it was just because the first cutscene where you see the one-on-ones that actually show a different car against Shannon.
Oh, weird. No, I'm pretty sure it's always the same rules.
Yeah.
Difficulty just changes how hard the AIs are, right?
Exactly,
some of
and
the
at the
events.
timings get shorter too.
Yeah.
So you have less time on checkpoint event, for example. So this is where I want to pick up as many stopwatches as possible. I'm not sure I picked up enough earlier when I was in City Slickers. We're gonna find out right now. I need to get up to 40, I think, but you're gonna have like an overlay pop up.
Yeah, so this is where the collecting stopwatches comes back into play after like half an hour.
Yeah. Because we are scrambling the events for optimized unlocking of certain power-ups like the NOS, the Nitro fan mod. Nitro fan mod, there we go. I don't even want to use the NOS mid-air, it's just gonna ruin my follow-up. But I do want to drift here. Ah, missed it. That's not gonna happen in 2 laps. That's not gonna happen in 2 laps. But I can make it easier on myself for the next one. The good thing is, to complete collecting stopwatches, all you gotta do is collect them and then quit out of the event. You don't actually have to complete. So all this wall grinding is intentional. That was quick, but it didn't stopwatch. So how many do I have? Okay. 9 more. A lot of these stopwatches are not placed well whatsoever for a fast line. So I think 8 more.
7.
7? The game's gonna tell us anyways.
Yeah.
And yeah, that is the best event to collect stopwatches. The easiest way to get those missing 7, it's not picking them up here, but picking them up in the first event. It's a lot easier there and a lot more consistent. So you can concentrate on doing this one fast. Let's wait for the game to actually tell us how many we have. Okay, 1 more. Let's see if we can get it at full speed. Nope.
Oh.
Okay, let's slow down. Let's get this one.
And there we go.
Welcome to Ruthless Aggression. I can guarantee you won't leave here with a pristine paint job. Natalia is champion here, and she's power-up crazy. Time to put your evasive moves to the test.
We're not done yet. Wait, not fan favorite. See this like there's shield against 3 power-ups and shock fields evasion. So that's why I have like my early backup here. If I'm ever short on lights, and I might also be short on the side stuff that you need to do, so I always have this event ready for that.
Yeah, so you're 4 lights down right now, and you need to shield 2 and avoid 1 shock.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Shielding against power-ups, that's like the hard thing to do, because you can't really force them to shoot at you while you have a shield. What works well is to have a shield available, and then there's a mine on the road and you just drive into it. Oh, there's massive rubber band going on Khan. He's way too fast. I did slow down there on purpose so I can pick up the NOS. I shouldn't call it NOS, but I just played so much Need for Speed recently. It is the Nitro in this game.
Do we have time for a couple of quick donations?
Go ahead.
We have a $5 donation from Lubitsky, who says, Blur is one of my favourite racing games, and I want to use my chance to win a physical copy of it. Greetings from Germany. We also have $5 from Agama, who says, Blur was the first racing game I ever played. Sadly, my copy broke at some point, so having the chance to get the new one is great. Also, amazing one, Kuro. Donation goes to Runner's Choice. Would you like to know some of the upcoming donations for Stream 1?
Sure.
For Super Hot, there's the denial mode ending, and there's 2 incentives for Tomb Raider 3, the first of which is haircut %, which apparently Idgod will get a new haircut courtesy of our on-site hairstylist, and also the Lara Croft cosplay, where Idgod will put on his ordinary everyday outfit and cosplay as Lara Croft.
Actually, I gotta go for the Super Hot one, because I'm pretty sure the Lara Croft one is gonna get met a lot more likely.
You know, Idgod was talking to me earlier, and he was like, oh god, I might actually have to go buy the outfit, so he has to go get it now.
Yeah, I think we're gonna have a really hard time actually getting shot at while we have a shield active.
Your only hope is to like shield
evading
shocks.
off the shocks is gonna work, but I'm gonna keep the shield and I hope there's gonna be a mine somewhere on the road that I can hit. Oh, that works.
Hey.
That works. That's number 1. 1 more. So I'm definitely gonna pick up a shield for lap 3. And yeah, double nitro to get to top speed and keep it there. I don't have a shield. Then again, shuns are pretty common, so very good chance we get to shield against something. actually do not want to shoot backwards in case a chance is coming and I destroy it. I do need to shield against something. Oh, that's too far on the inside. Didn't see that in time. That one.
This one. Yeah. Now you just need a shock.
Yeah, I need one shock. I'm not sure why they're not picking it up. I mean, I can help them out, but I think they're so far behind, even if I drop it. They're not going to be able to pick it up in time because it despawns after some time. The game is very finicky, so when it says evade shocks, you actually have to evade it. Even if you don't get hit because you used a shield, it doesn't count. Perfect. The game does take some time to recognize that it actually happened, but yeah, we did it. We unlocked the boss. But yeah, you can also, you know, just shoot the mines if you want to, if you don't like those. So we're definitely good on fans now. On lights, I mean. And we unlock the boss. And I do need to change back to the overbold mod, so Calm can be destroyed a lot more quickly. Because the menuing for the overbold mod barely takes any time.
Yeah, you're at +3 lights at the moment.
Yeah. That's a nice marathon cushion. I like that.
Khan's ready to race. Don't expect to get too close to him. If you do and you scratch his car, he'll make you pay.
Yeah, we're gonna do more than just scratch his car.
So you'll see here how Kuru switches back to the overbold mod, because it's faster to destroy bosses with that. He doesn't really need the speed for this.
Exactly, most power-ups do like 1 damage, Bolt does 1.5, and with the overbold mod it actually does 2 damage, so just picking up bolts to destroy your boss is super fast.
You know, each bolt does half damage.
Exactly.
So yeah, total 2.
You have 4 rounds now instead of just 3. You might see it in the rear mirror. On the top there is that overlay for whatever mods you have equipped to your car. I did remember that correctly. So I actually want to bolt exactly once, so he wastes his barge. Oh yeah, I actually want to pick up that barge too. Gonna need that to kill him. My bad, I forgot a bit more. Oh, it's still super fast. Like half a second off, perfect here. That's how I missed the bolt, I'm not sure. The thing is, in single player, you can actually barge against bolts. Doesn't work online.
Khan's Pride and Joy now belongs to you, along with its mod. You don't have to take care of it as much as he did, so drive it as hard as you want.
That mod is pretty useless. When you activate a shield, you can ram people out of your way, but yeah, that has no actual use whatsoever. So I got in my note, 2,200 fans. So this is one of the events where it seems to be harder to get the necessary fan target. Those events that have a note are the ones that are actually difficult. Yeah, we're not gonna unlock the boss for this chapter.
Yeah, the demands are something really unreasonable for this one, aren't they? I can't remember what they are.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is one of the chapters where, yeah, as Kuru said, we don't get the boss because it's just so difficult or slow to achieve all the demands. So it's faster if we just like do the events normally and then just skip the boss event. Don't unlock his car and mods and stuff. But more importantly, don't get his 8 lights really quickly. But yeah, it's just not worth to try to do all the demands.
Unlocking the boss and, you know, killing the boss quickly does not save as much time as just doing the fast events and ignoring the boss.
Yeah.
Exactly that.
Yeah, the route for this game is actually surprisingly complex.
There was a lot of trial and error involved, just seeing what works, what doesn't. So yeah, so 2,300 fans, right?
2,200.
Oh, okay. That was my bad. That felt just as sad as it looked.
Yeah, 2,200.
Cool. Because I tend to destroy my car here on purpose early. You can also shoot back. Let's say you just pass them by, shoot back and destroy them. That was a good combo. That's 1 for 3, 3 for 1. See, I have gold already, right? But I need 2,200 fans. That is kind of, the game is kind of baiting you there. You need to do a lot more than just getting gold if you want all the lights. But yeah, I can start killing myself. We're very close to 2,300. Probably already reached it.
Well, you already.
Yeah, you already got 2,200.
I did add another 100, didn't I?
Yeah, you did it again.
Hit me? Oh, that was close. I bet I do have a full life, so I need to get hit by something bigger anyways. Mines are the easiest to be hit by. Yeah. Look at that guy. There we go.
There you go.
So basically saved 13 seconds there by just destroying myself. Yeah. The event ends early and you still get the full completion.
You can also see just from that event how much time save you can actually get from doing it properly. You could have saved 30 seconds instead of just 13.
Take a look at the world record. He does. I do it there. I did do the run quite often at the time. I think I was doing it like for 2 weeks straight or something. Like every single day, multiple runs, and you know, at some point you know exactly what to do when. You have all the numbers in your head. Just do absolutely everything perfectly and get a little bit of luck and then just get an insane run.
Should we talk about how we actually started doing runs of this?
Of course.
Yeah, okay. So me, in my nice, hilarious innocence, decided to start doing runs of this game. Just played it super casually, like I said, could barely even beat hard mode. A few others of my friends of mine couldn't. But I got some good, like, well, good runs. It took like, some of them were like 4 hours or something. And then there's like, at the time, there was still the hardcore Blur, like, multiplayer community. And they would like, oh hey, the Blur has a load of viewers on Twitch for some reason, and they come in expecting some sort of other multiplayer stream. It's just me playing the game super terribly, single player, super slow. So then Kuru decides to like put me in my place and comes out of nowhere and beats me by like an hour.
Kitty hated me for that.
Yeah,
she really did. I gotta be honest, I was a little bit of a dick back then. I was posing. I was just, you know, like look at the big streamer. I just beat him. I was a little bit of a dick there. Gotta be honest. But yeah, that probably got me into like speedrunning in the first place. Blur was my first speedrun.
Yeah.
So just, you know, seeing a successful streamer.
Remember those old streams, just like W split along the bottom, terrible bitrate. Yeah.
I had a 2K bitrate, and I had to, well, I also had to stream in 30 FPS, which was fine for this game since I run it in 30 FPS anyways.
The bitrate is a big problem because this game's so colourful.
Oh yeah, it's not Call of Duty brown.
No.
So.
Or Modern Warfare Most Wanted
you
yellow.
have like super fast gameplay in combination.
Yeah.
With a very colourful palette. We had very pixelated videos of this game. But yeah, after you know the initial Blur runs, I did, you know, even more. I made the time better and better, and then I was like, hey, this was a lot of fun. What's another racing game that I love a lot? And then I got into Most Wanted speedrunning.
Yeah, so Josh, when are you ever gonna get the world record back for this?
Not sure I'm capable.
Hey Josh, when's Blur?
Well, actually, to be honest, watching this is kind of making me want to play it again.
Yeah, it is such a good game, right?
But I think I tried for a while. You did like a run 4 years ago that was like the 80% hard record with like a sort of, you know, early-ish route. And I tried for like, not 2 years straight, but my PB is 2 years younger than yours, and I'm still half an hour slower.
Yeah. The thing is, we do have quite a lot of people that would be capable to challenge me, at least in a speedrun, but they don't really want to attempt it. They don't want to put in the time. They are like real multiplayer nerds, which I kind of get. It is fun.
It would be nice to have more runners, though. It is only me and you that have times on the
yeah.
leaderboards.
Oh yeah, the reason why... No, it's actually fine. I can do the race first. I put it down there because I changed the Nitro mod, but since we don't need the other mod earlier, I can do it right now. So this is another one of those time trials that I love so much. And it's on Cargo Run again, in the LA docks.
Chat is talking about how to obtain the game again, so it's a good time to plug that for the duration of this run, there's actually a prize running to win a sealed PC copy of this game, which would be ideal for speedrunning on. I hope I'm right in saying this. It's a minimum five donation. Is it a minimum of $5?
I assume so. I can't actually see it in the price track, and I'm actually bringing that up with the admins at the minute.
Right, okay. I'm pretty sure Fatsky added it as a minimum 5, so yeah, get your donations in during this run, as a few people have done, and you'll be able to win a physical copy of this game. But anyway.
So when did you think about that incentive? Because I told you about this run like 2 days ago.
Yesterday.
So all right, you don't have to have it right here, right now.
No, no, it's at home. Yeah,
that was an error.
It'll be shipped after the event.
Side. Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah. You can even sign it if you want.
That is actually a good idea. I'm pretty sure they would be fine if you sign it as well.
I would sign the seal though, and you take the plastic off.
That is true, right? If it's sealed, you can't really sign it. I mean, we can add like a note with our signs, right?
Yeah, I guess.
Okay.
Oh dear.
Well, I guess we're gonna... it's fine, we're in third. And I also don't have to deal with the shocks now. Not the worst thing that could happen. Good drift. I knew it. I even counter barge. The thing is, it doesn't cancel. Two barges don't cancel each other out. Just both are gonna get barged. The difficult thing right now is gonna be to pick up those gates without getting completely annihilated by the other races, because they ram into you, they shoot at you completely randomly. So yeah, and they don't drive really well either. So you get collateral damage by stuff like that all the time. Drawing distance is just far enough so I can actually see where the next item is going to be. The funny thing is, the online and the offline mode have different spawn patterns for the items. They are similar, but they're not identical, so it's always something I need to look out for. There we go.
Oh, well, the sound. It actually sounds like you're in a bubble when you're in the shield.
Oh, yeah. The sound design of this game is fantastic. I mean, the soundtrack, too.
Well done. You now have access
It's just
to
a good game in general.
Oh, yeah. It's just fantastic. It just hurts you a little bit, especially as a racing fan, if the marketing department messes up and ruins the game.
On power-ups.
But it is what it is. So, we're gonna keep doing crash and burn events. Number 4, another destruction event, and we're not using that car. Where is it?
So, did you ever play the second game in the series of this? Not Blur 2. I mean, they released another game. Did you ever hear about that with the Blur name?
Blur Overdrive.
Yeah, on mobile.
On mobile.
Yeah.
Played it for 10 minutes and I died inside. It was it was like Most Wanted from 2012. Reusing the name for a shitty game.
Yeah.
There is not a word for that.
It was like you had to like pay for fuel or something. Like the
yeah,
way
it was typical mobile stuff.
It was like
pay to play.
It's like every day you got like some fuel for free.
Yeah.
But you had to like pay for fuel. It was so horrible.
That, and it was a bad game, so it didn't really help. It didn't have, much of the original gameplay left.
It came out like 4 years later or something, right?
I'm not sure if it was 4 years. Like 2 or 3 years, I could think, but
I'll find out.
Maybe look it up. All I remember is a huge disappointment.
Yeah.
Wasn't there actually another racing game as well that did the whole pay for fuel mechanic, or there was rumored to at least?
I mean, I think you have that in most mobile racing games, to be honest, where you have fuel to be able to play the game. One thing that comes to my mind is Need for Speed No Limits.
Yeah, exactly. That
does it, but I'm pretty sure there are many other other mobile racing games that do exactly that. Because it kind of, you know, it makes sense for a mobile game, doesn't make sense for a game.
Okay, the game doesn't have a
Release date.
Wikipedia page.
Oh, yeah.
There's an article here. It releases on iOS November 1st, 2013.
So 3 years.
3 years. So we're in the middle.
I said 2 to 3.
Oh, okay. All right.
So
all right.
it's 2.5 against 4, so I'm a little closer.
Yeah.
Then again, I made it easier to me. Easier on myself, right?
And again, Kuru wins over Josh.
Josh, can you actually look? This is event number 4. How many fans do I need? I mean, the paper's right there.
It's Midas Touch, right? No, Ruthless Aggression.
Yeah.
Event 4? You're not supposed to do event 4. 1, 2, 3, 5.
Sure. I'm gonna check it later.
Am I reading the right thing? Ruthless Aggression.
Yeah, I'm in Crash and Burn. I'm in Crash and Burn.
Crash and Burn. God. Okay.
I had to think there for a second. There.
1, 2, 4, 6, 3. This is 4, right?
Yeah.
2,000 fans.
Okay, so I can already destroy myself.
Yeah.
It's probably not gonna happen. There's a very low chance I'm gonna be able to destroy myself within 15 seconds. But yeah, those cars that mine you, they work the best. There's like no incentive game-wise to, you know, get as many points as you can. You're just way over target most of the time anyways.
Oh yeah, the thing with the Blur mobile game that we're talking about.
Yeah.
You can't even play it anymore because it was made in a new engine at the time called Marmalade.
Oh,
that,
it's not supported anymore.
No, not supported anymore, so it doesn't even work on modern phones.
I actually do have like a Galaxy Note 2 still lying at home.
Oh, okay.
It probably works on that one. Now we get like, you know, like an old PC with like running Windows XP for old games. Now we have old phones then, right? Then again, it's not worth it. The game is not worth it.
Does Blur actually still have a Twitter and Facebook?
I actually, the Facebook posts still work because they just post on your own timeline.
All right.
Listen. I always like to get the gates out of the way in the first lap. You need to do them anyways. And in the first lap you have a lot of like extra time to waste. That's a lot of damage.
You destroying all these cars just reminds me of your Skyline run from yesterday on your own stream in Need for Speed.
Sure, yeah. Yesterday we were playing with a gravity mod, so the Skyline that I was using was able to just push traffic away like it was made out of paper.
And it was all traffic, even the semi-trucks was just flying away.
Even an 18-wheeler like pushed like nothing. I wish they would put more power-ups on the racing line. It happens so often that I just go for the racing line naturally. It's just in my DNA. And then there's nothing there. I'm gonna try to destroy myself here, but it's a difficult event to do so. Especially the green ones, they miss most of the time, so your best bet is to just eat 5 mines. And even that doesn't work that well.
Yeah, continuing to shoot once you get the 5 lights is fine because it doesn't add anything to the timer.
Exactly. What I always try to do, and what the world records did really well, was just destroying yourself exactly at the moment where you got the gold medal. So it was always super risky because I was driving around with like half alive and then just tried to get hit and kill myself really early. Okay, now we're gonna go to Ruthless Aggression. I love my notes, it says shit gates. It's basically me telling myself that that is going to be a tough one.
Yeah, yeah, the gates are in bad spot, yeah.
So event number 1. We do already have the Viper, nice. There is one point of getting as many fans as possible though. You will unlock cars earlier, and there are some cars that are a little bit better than others. So optimally I would use the Challenger here, but if you're like on a good pace, you killed yourself early in the destruction events, you don't have enough fans, and you don't have access to that car yet. And it doesn't really save that much. Okay. Like, even if you don't aim, you are gonna hit those 2 forward mines easily. One thing that I like about this game, the grippy cars are actually grippy and the drifty cars are actually drifty, so you can basically pick whatever is necessary for the track. Obviously online we all drift 24/7, but it's not something you do here. Oh wow, that was really good. You might see on the minimap there was like a super tight corner, and we just double nose around it at full speed. I actually got the long bolts from the bolts that I shot before I picked up the demand. Where is he? There we go. That was a shunt that I shot from the side into him. It's super hard to do. Works easier on land because of the online latency. Because of the online latency, the shunts actually start behind your car. So a trick that I actually discovered was driving in front of someone, hitting the shunt, because you drag it behind your car for a little bit, and then he basically drives into it. Because if you would shoot it back because of online lag, it would just miss. It would just go through him. I remember back then I was like the guy that did videos and all those strategies that we used online. And yeah, most of them were innovated by me. Not all of them. For example, the drifting with the Nitro mod was not discovered by me. I just adapted it and perfected it. So as far as I remember, the gates are going to be on the left here. Oh wait, there's somewhere else. No, there they are. And the reason I call them shit gates is because it's on the slow side of the track. Very likely I'm gonna get 500 fans after completion here. Yep. So this is going to be our first race in an A-class car. 2,000 fans. Okay. It's just a good thing to do. Check the fans before the event. You're gonna have to wait for the loading time anyways. Yeah, that is one of the most grippy cars. But, you know, if you force the handbrake, you can get any car to drift. It's just, it's a lot more fast. A lot faster with certain cars that are drifty.
Oh yeah, the license plate of this car.
There are a few good license plates in this car. In this game.
Oh.
That was a good hit. But it actually spawned us before the gate, so we got it anyways. I actually really like when I'm in front like that. It creates a lot of bonus hits. I think I destroyed 4 cars by just destroying the red one in the beginning.
Do we have time for a couple of donations?
Go ahead.
We have a $5 donation from the BPG13 who says, "Hey Kuru, good luck with the Blur run and hope everything goes your way. Save the frames, kill the cars, Kappa." A $15 donation from Bulks Power who says, "Blur is one of my favourite racing games of all time. It is just fun to nitro drift around corners and going as fast as you can. I wish I learned how to do the nitro chain drift online. Maybe someday. Have fun and good luck against the twins. Cheers."
And we're gonna go down one more time. I gotta be really careful with my life now. So 1 more hit from the red will kill me, or 2 hits from the greens. That was good. So I'm aiming to get the gold medal and then just destroy myself. That's fine. This is where it gets fun. Oh my god, he nearly pushed me into that. I think I'm just gonna hit him from the front. Okay. There we go.
There you go.
How did that happen? I was right behind him. Well, let's take the green one then.
Hey.
That was pretty good.
Yeah, that was 40 seconds saved at least.
Yeah. How much?
40 seconds.
Yeah, I know. Well, I know it can't be that much. I didn't know it this time. Oh, that's the Challenger. Lovely car. There's an error in my notes. It says it used the 350Z, which is a C-class car, not a B-class car. Then again, you notice immediately. You know that. 1500. Okay, that should be a free one. By the way, that is one of the tracks that does not exist online. There are 2 tracks that you can play in the single-player campaign that do not appear in the online playlist.
Is it so small?
Yeah, I think it was a little bit too crazy for the online mode. Okay, I'm definitely shielding. I knew it. Sometimes you can just tell what's gonna happen. Look at the bolts flying left and right of me. It's crazy. I really want that shield. Nice. Forward mine ×2. Well, that's not gonna work. He probably would have shielded after the first hit anyways. We wrecked someone. Oh, that looks like a bolt mod. That is why I hate this map so much.
Oh.
We're in a really bad spot here. Because we're in the middle of a super long road and everyone has bolts. That was close. Oh, damn, it was close.
Oh.
Okay, that should save me until I think there's a repair coming up. It is, but I don't want to take it.
The nitrous.
Oh, we're not too fast. You can actually destroy yourself if you crash too hard into the wall. Yeah, I actually have half a life right now. Anything, any hit kills me.
Oh, there's a repair? Yeah,
there we go.
You actually took half damage from hitting the wall as well.
Wow, we took half a damage. So you can actually weaken a shunt if you hit it once with a with a bolt. It actually doesn't flip you over, it just lifts your car up a little. That is what happened there. That is actually one of the hardest events because it is so linear. You get hit very often, it slows you down, you get wrecked, it happens so often.
I also saw somebody in chat just mention the music of this game, and it is really good.
Oh yeah. That is, it's really hard to find flaws with this game other than the marketing. Gotta be honest. So considering I don't have any notes here, that basically means this event is supposed to end the moment you hit gold. I only put notes on like the fan target when I know that I need to play a little bit extra to reach the fan medal, to get enough fans. This game looks absolutely amazing when you play it in 144 Hz, but sadly you break the physics and the audio massively, and it's not viable for speedrunning anymore. I mean, you can still get a good time, but it's gonna be like at least 5 minutes off because you can't drift properly. Perfect, right in the middle. It's really hard to judge, is he gonna shoot a little bit to the left or a little bit to the right after he dies? Basically how it works, the first hit puts the car to the left, the second one to the right, you can see that here. So if you have a lot of... If you just really look hard at it, you might be able to see it, but if it's so far in the distance, you're not gonna be able to make it out. Gonna take it a little bit more cautious right now. 1.5 life is not that much. That is something that, can hit me randomly. Okay, 8 more points. Oh, it's half a life. You gotta be really careful. You can hear the car grinding on the ground. There we go.
Nice.
So, done with Ruthless Aggression, and now my favorite chapter because it revolves all around driving as fast as possible. Even the side stuff that you have to do, it's all racing. Welcome to Midas Touch.
Okay, now we're talking double damage.
And another
Ayumi
chapter
and
just opened
Narumi,
up.
They don't want you here. These are twins with an attitude, and will stop at nothing to beat you and your ride into submission.
Once again, 350Z. Really good car. This is one of my, beloved checkpoint races, but we don't get to use any NOS here. This event is all about clocks. We're gonna collect a lot of stopwatches here. It's really easy though, because it's really just get the racing line going. And that is like an event where you really want a creepy car like this one.
You do really like this this world. You do every single event here.
Yeah, it is fast because everything revolves around finishing the events as fast as possible. So they're just naturally quick to do. So there's nothing fancy you can do in this time trial.
Should we do donations?
Yes.
Yeah.
Certainly. We have a $10 donation from Seasoner, who says, "This isn't most wanted, Kappa." A $5 donation from DP, who says, "Heyo." And a $5 donation from Track Day, who says, "The first time I played Blur, I could barely finish the final mission because my weak PC couldn't load everything in at once. Still loved it and would love to give it another proper go. Good luck with the run and the rest of the marathon. Let's save the children."
Thanks, guys. So yeah, this event is really just played off. Nothing very fancy here. Just get the racing line going. Collect all the stopwatches, because every stopwatch actually gives you like 2 extra seconds. You actually can't miss too many of those. The first lap I took, like, let's say, shortcut on the inner side. It's not really. The loss of handling there kind of nullifies it being shorter. Just gonna pick up the rest of the stopwatches here, and that should give us an easy gold. Actually, it was quite a bit closer than I thought. Oh, are we gonna miss it?
Oh.
No, we're getting it.
Oh,
actually, so much for easy gold, right? That was 23. Actually, 230 milliseconds over. But yeah, now the fun begins. A lot of drifting is gonna happen here. The demands are drift a lot, use 3 nitros in a row, shield again, actually destroy power-ups, I think. And every single race evolves around, you know, just using your NOS as much as possible. It's so much fun. Love this world here. Oh yeah, Talon, the guy in the Zeta 1, in the Corvette, that's the guy to beat, that's the boss. And what I really like in this game, you actually get to drive the boss in the normal races as well. Normally, you know, you only get them at the very end, right? So what happened there? I actually hit him while he was still being hit by the first one, so he took the damage, but he doesn't flip a second time instantaneously. I did the super drift, the demand there for a nice chunk of fans. Oh yeah. that is gonna hit a lot of people.
Just trying to dump weapons fast enough because you keep getting so many nitros.
Online it's even worse because you're nitro drifting all the time. So you gotta be really careful that you have a free slot for all the stuff. But yeah, that is straight up what you do online. You hit the handbrake, let go of the gas, hit the NOS, go back on the gas, get that really nice drift going. Throw it to the gates. Let's go.
That was a nice mind dodge, by the way.
So that was our first clean triple nitro there. And I think that picker was just get to a certain speed. So I was already at the necessary speed even without using the NOS.
You've almost completed the drift thing in the first race.
Yeah, not anyone's bold here. So we already completed the drift for 1500 meters in the first race. It's the easiest one to do.
For you, maybe.
I think I have to shield against mines. Let's find out. There was one more side thing that I have to do. Might wanna take half a second to check that when I'm in the menu. Destroy 4 power-ups. Okay, it's destroying them, not shielding them. If you shield and ram them to basically destroy them, that doesn't count. You actually have to destroy them with other power-ups. 1600 fans, it should be easy. That's actually a very spectacular race, where it's gonna be fun. There's one problem with 30 FPS though. The game's loading times are also frame rate dependent. So if you would run an unlimited FPS, you would actually get better loading times. But I haven't managed to beat my time with unlimited FPS yet, because it really messes with your Nitro creation during the races themselves. Oh yeah, that is a checkpoint race with Nitro, so we're gonna have a lot of fun here. The way those checkpoints work, by the way, you have to be with more than 50% of your car inside them, otherwise you're gonna miss them. Easy. That is actually fine, because you need to slow down for that con anyways, and that was a lot more fancy.
It was, of course, 100% on purpose.
Obviously. So yeah, I've done that a few times before. Oh, I tried to pick that one up as well.
It was also a good showcase of the like snake drifting in the straight line.
That is very, very much what it looks like when you actually do nitro drifting all the time, because you get so many nos all over the place. The best thing that always saves the most time is a double nos around a corner where you would lose all your speed. Because I'm traveling now at absolute top speed here. Whoa. And yeah, lots of wall grinding because we can't really do much else. That was perfect.
More nitros than you can use.
Yeah, exactly. Especially this corner is so tricky. Yeah, I have to hit the brakes here. There is no way to nose here because I will ram this wall then. I have a very nice clip of me barrel rolling on this event during a speedrun. Wow, that was good. That was insane. I didn't pick up a lot of stopwatches, so it was only 27 seconds, but those 27 seconds were all because of nitro usage. I barely pick up a single stopwatch here because they just want to go as fast as possible. If I don't need to pick up stopwatches, I don't.
Superfan.
That car. I remember you loving this car, right?
Yeah. I tried to do some events in it, speedruns.
I mean, it is an okay car. You know, it's not bad, but it can't drift properly. You can make it drift. You can always force the car to drift as long as you hit the handbrake hard enough, but you still don't want to use it if you want to go fast.
Yeah, I tried to use it for some wreck events, but the problem is that it's so much health.
Yeah.
It's like impossible to kill yourself.
True.
It's just so ridiculous though.
Exactly. For any event where you want to wreck yourself, you need to pick a car that has the lowest amount of health. Because not only do the cars differ in acceleration speeds, they also have different amount of health. So yeah, whenever I can, I will complete those fan demands on the road. Simply, more fans means more nos. Hit it! Yes! Wow, that was such a hard shot. It was... wow, that was so random. I just saw that my car was angled approximately right for that shot and I was like, let's just try it. Let's see if we can complete it. I really want that shield. There's a NOS here. Yeah, I'm not gonna use it until lap 2.
No.
Okay. That was no efficient way to get around that corner. Oh, I'm gonna eat that. I'm gonna eat that. Are you kidding me? They took the NOS and the repair. I have nothing now. I'm about to get an NOS at 1,000 fans. I never feel comfortable when I feel that my wheels are missing. Half alive. I'll take that. Okay, let's do the gates in the last lap. We also have to win. Oh, no. It's not that important. We're missing one light. I don't know why, but they are taking the much slower route. So yeah, sacrificed the light there because we didn't get the gates. But we should be like 3 gates in surplus right now.
Welcome to Loose Cannon, where Carver is champion.
So we keep unlocking
He's
events
wild,
here.
and he's made it big in this game by taking risks. Carver hates losing. He will fight tooth and nail to win.
But we're not done yet with Midas Touch. You can. This game actually has no menu lag whatsoever. So if you're like perfect with menuing, you could do that nearly instantaneously.
So what you're saying is someone should make a TAS.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, how hard is it to actually TAS PC games? That's not that easy, right?
No, it's possible, I think, because it's a controller-based game.
Yeah.
But
I mean, how do you time? You know, you can pre-make the inputs and then let them play, right? But if the frame rate is inconsistent, you cannot, perfectly predict when the input should be made, right?
yeah, there are some TASing tools for PC. There's like an hourglass that lets you go back and stuff.
Yeah.
If force programs go
I'm
back.
pretty sure it would like TAS everything but the races.
Yeah.
That would take too much time. Also, how do you even TAS random events?
You'd have to. Well, you'd have to like, keep re-rolling.
Yeah, you can't frame it. You can't frame it once, you know. So you can't really do that.
Yeah, it's pretty hard. You just need a good 360 emulator or PS3.
So what I did there was clean triple NOS. So use 3 NOS and don't hit anything. That's why I say I always love this chapter so much. Easy. That is one of the hardest corners to Nitro in general, because it's such a tight fit to not only get around the corner but then land in that small gap. But it's so much fun. You know, I have 3 NOS already, so I need to use one of them before I drift into the next one. And you can always use one extra to recover, in case you do have a tiny slip-up. There we go. That was perfect. At that point, you're so fast, you jump on the tiniest of bumps.
Do we have time for a couple of messages?
Go ahead.
We have $10 from Young Matt, who says, "What is up?" And
What up, Matt?
I'd also like to take the time to shout out some of our partners for the event, such as the City of Malmö, who have supported the event, allowing it to come to the Quality Hotel for the first time. Twitch, who are strong supporters of speedrunning and our community. We've grown together and will continue to grow even stronger with more speedrunning events in Europe in the future. And also El Giganten, who are supporting the event with several dozen top-of-the-line gaming PCs, such as all of the gaming PCs used on stream, which are provided by them.
That's a really good time. And it's actually one of the hardest tracks to do, but you know, I'm a little bit of a crazy person. The harder the event, the more I like it, because I know I can just outplay people on this one so easily, because everything is such a tight timing. The harder the event, the more I like it online. It just reduces the amount, you know, of random events having an influence on the result. You just feel really accomplished on those events every single time. Oh, the Quattro. Really good car. So we need to destroy 4 power-ups, which is going to be pretty hard to do. It's probably going to be mostly me shooting at mines that are still there from the last lap. Normally, you wouldn't even see those, but I'm traveling so fast that I actually get to them before they despawn.
You're going to have to excuse me for just like 3 minutes.
You know, sometimes the game just puts 18 races into the race and I don't really understand why. I mean, might as well complete it with 20, right?
Yeah, weird.
No, we're gonna go slow here. Drift ball, that's fun. So I think that's a Nitro overtake one. Yeah, I'm not gonna use an OS here. I do want to have that available in the other laps as well. Let's go. Easy, there you go. And we're in first.
Do you still need to destroy power-ups?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
So I'm gonna pick up offensive power-ups just to destroy things. Great corner to wall grind. Actually, shouldn't have shields. I want to have space for offensive power-ups. Nothing. Not a single mine. My opponents are lazy. Just straight all the way back, it's gonna hit someone. And if I'm really lucky, they're gonna shoot some shots at me. Oh yeah, the nose is on the very right there. It's different online. There we go. Probably gonna go to the other event to destroy power-ups. It's easier to pick up there. There was that other race in the beginning. There it is. Wait, not this one actually. That one. The thing is, if you do the event again, it actually remembers your car selection and you don't need to do it again. So all I gotta do is destroy 2 power-ups and I will unlock Talon. So now I'm in a great position where I can actually just go as fast as I want, because I want to lap them as quickly as possible. Actually, I could let myself fall back a little and I could try to actually destroy that mine.
If they place any.
If they place it, that one should be placed. Come on. God damn it. I would have gotten that too. So let's see how I'm gonna do this. I need someone to lay down a mine. Actually, what could work, if I shoot a shunt at him, he might shoot back. Wow, totally. What an idiot! I guess we're still gonna destroy one of the mines in front of us. I really tried to hit them. It wasn't aimed, so I couldn't destroy it just as it was. There we go. Point blank, before it could even, target the guy in front of you. Okay, that's nice. There we go.
There you go.
So some demands are really hard to do, especially if you try to go as fast as possible. I could have done it the very first time I did this event, but most of the time I actually shielded against it rather than shooting it. So yeah, now we unlock Talon. So be super time efficient, you really want to do everything on the first try without losing much time.
Don't count on him making any mistakes. He's gotta outdrive.
Back to the overbolt mod, so we can do some proper damage. And this boss fight is quite tricky because you need to shoot him away from the repair if you want to do it the fastest way possible. That, or you block off the item pickup the moment he gets there. It's easier to block him though, but the timing is harder. You might have noticed all the boss fights, you get the same car as the boss, to make it fair and interesting. They didn't account for the aggressive strategy. Because once again, we're gonna take him out before the end of the first lap. Bro. Right here. You really wanted it repaired, didn't you? I just need to kill him before the next repair and we're good. Damn it. You can actually do damage with reverse NOS. we go.
Hey.
I always like when the opponents in front of me jump, because then I know exactly where they land and have a guaranteed hit.
You did it. You outdrove the driver. I gotta say, Talon's
was his
more
mod
disappointed
again?
with losing than giving you his car and mod. His wheels are now yours.
I think he has that shield.
Armor plating, yeah.
Yeah. So let me think. Yeah, number 1, double damage. Oh, yeah, that is. Back to the NOS mod and the Quattro. The R8 is really good. Drifts horribly, but it is very fast.
Oh yeah, Josh, you wanna plug your price for this this run again?
Yeah, okay, so I think people have been looking, and I had a look as well. You can't actually buy the game on Amazon or anything anymore. So yeah, the only way to get the game is to get like a physical copy, because it got taken off Steam as well. And for the duration of this run, there's a prize running for Seal's copy of a PC version of this game, which is the best version. So yeah, donate $5 or more, and you in the prize running for a copy of this game if you like the look of it.
Also, back to creative nameplates.
Oh yeah, emo,
Yeah, this guy's not very happy. I mean, it has seen things, Josh.
Is that word even used anymore?
I don't know, I don't. It feels like 10 years ago, but the last time I heard that one, you know, being used. I think I actually stole the nose of a Yumi there. Rip. That's gonna be tough. I'm on top speed. And I have to do the gates while dodging. Power-ups being shot at me. Okay, next lap. It's so hard. Always gotta be careful that I have a slot open. When I hit the 1,000 points, gonna get another nose here. Oh, that was smooth. A little too much there. But you can kind of see what you need to do in order to get around those corners properly. Yeah, that's something for the next lap. It's so much easier if you actually have a NOS. I really want to have a slot open, because at 1,000 fans I'm gonna get the next NOS. There we go. Much safer this way. Actually gonna go on the left here, pick up an extra NOS. I would go for the super drift, but only if I have a NOS. And it's a lot more efficient to use them in the last corner. Nothing to barge here. Very clean race. We actually were so clean we didn't get the fan target. Didn't hit enough stuff. So
2 lights ahead now then.
I think we're good. You can see the red ones here, right?
Yeah,
Those are extra backup races in case I need them. They're both 3 minutes. So it actually doesn't matter which one I do, if I even have to do one. So 2,500 fans here. Probably gonna be completed before the goal is reached. So yeah, once again picking a car with the lowest amount of health. And a new car gets introduced. Josh, what do the blue cars do?
Oh, okay, yeah, the blue cars, they're 1 hit. Okay, yeah, they're one hit. And when they die, they create a shunt. Is that what they're called?
A barge.
A barge. They create a barge around them, which hits all the cars around them.
Exactly.
So they are prime targets.
Yeah, really good for combo. You always aim for the blue ones.
You had an opportunity to use a super van and you didn't take it, by the way.
That is true, because this is a very tough event, and very often I just miss the beginning point target.
Okay. You got to use it at some point, though.
Yeah. We go for the second lap when I have more leeway when it comes to time. He protected him. Oh, that was inconvenient. It's so hard to see where the blue one is. Nope. Don't want to take that right now. Actually, where are the gates again?
I don't know.
Yeah,
Must be,
He already did the gates, though. Didn't he do them from the start?
Did you do the gates?
I think he did the gates on the first lap.
Did I?
Yeah.
I actually missed that. Or I didn't really realize it. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, you clicked on the first one.
I was thinking, where did I miss the gates? Combo. Okay, I'm getting very close to my target here, so I do want to get hit by the next ones. Perfect. Next one to kill me. There we go.
Oh yeah, you did, yeah, okay.
I did check the fence first.
Yeah.
We want to get all the lights. Oh, and really good currency. Really good currency. Wasn't sure. I could have gone for the Audi here as well, but both cars are not made for off-road. Still, you have to do this event. Doesn't matter that much which car you pick. They are very similar in time. Might as well save some menuing time by taking the first car. Checkpoint. So earlier we had a similar race in the 350Z and C class. Now we got it, the Renault Super Trophy in A.
Oh.
Yep, we're gonna do it next lap. Clip the side there a little. Most important thing is to pick up every single stopwatch. This song is so good.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Love the grip on this car. Sadly, grip racing is not very fast in this game. It was for like the first 3 months before we all started drifting. There were some interesting races. You know, we used, while, you know, drifting wasn't a thing, we all used the front runner mod, which basically, it always gave you 1 NOS every time you completed the lap.
Oh,
that was a fair deal, you know, it's like a free nitro every turn. But it doesn't compare to getting 20 nitros every turn, or 40. Depends on the track.
What was the full loadout you used? Because you could use 3, right?
Yeah, so the first one was front runner, we get 1 nitro every time. Nowadays it is drifter, we get a nitro every single time you drift. A super drift. The middle one was always shielding efficiency. The shield is twice as strong, takes twice the punishment, and lasts twice as long.
Right.
And the third one was basically hot candidate, whatever you wanted to use. I personally used Pride. It gave you a random item in the beginning of the race, but it was biased towards shield. So that actually did, help out quite a bit. So double dimension number 3 for the race. This time we're gonna take the Audi because this is a very linear track.
You almost picked the super van.
Do we have a donation incentive for the super van? No. Mismoved that car. Yeah, see that? Fan target miss. So basically do as much as you possibly can in the beginning to get like a nice combo going. And since we're good on fans, we don't need to do the backup. We're actually not gonna battle any bosses until the final boss. Nice. The game does have a different viewing angle. I never understood how you could play with this, because you miss out on a lot of information like that.
Yeah, and the weapons that right in front of your view is pretty bad.
And in general you have a lower point of view, so you can't really look over things happening in front of you. Sometimes you just get completely blind. I know some people that even drift in that mod, and since the camera is always centered, it's a really weird camera angle.
Can't see to the side view either.
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
also pretty useful.
Oh, I'm not gonna take that one.
Oh.
Let's see, what's the reverse shunt? So that's kind of nice. It's probably gonna work. Probably would have worked if I was able to pick up the third one. But one of the girls took them. Hirumi and Ayumi, they don't want you here. That's the only boss we actually have to fight and beat 2 at once. So that would be like one of the worst decisions you could ever make to actually try to beat those bosses. A Nitro overtake is not gonna happen. First place problems.
Do you have time for a couple of messages?
Yes.
We have a $5 donation from Anonymous. Thank you for the donation. I'd also like to talk about another one of our partners, Toadman Interactive. They're a Swedish game developing firm that are currently working on their first solo AAA title called Immortal Unchained, which will be released during 2018. Many employees at Toadman are fans of speedrunning, and thus it was a sure thing to support the event. I would also like to remind everybody that you're running out of time to make a donation for the prize that Josh has put forward, which is a sealed copy of the game. So get those donations rolling.
How much did you pay for that? Do you remember?
£10 or something.
Yeah, I got my Steam version super cheap too. It was right before they took it off the market, and I got it for $5. And now if you want to buy like a Steam account with Blur, 200 plus at least. Yeah, did you see that?
Yeah, fan target, yeah.
It is so hard to hit, because there's just not enough offensive stuff to hit them with. So that was, we're done here. Loose cannon.
Yeah, I kind of wish I'd bought more now.
Yeah.
Just bought them in bulk.
Yeah.
There was like that 4-pack, you get the game plus 3 for your friends. That would have been a nice investment. Well, you never know, right? So, after event number 1, 3, and 6. Yeah, it's all gonna be Audi. Actually, for the rest of the run, we're gonna use the Audi. Until, maybe, depends on the amount of fans that we got, we can use the FR100 for off-road races. But that car unlocks very late, and might be used for like 1 or no event. This is actually my favorite area in the game, in New York. it actually has the track where I have my highest win rate on, Manhattan View. And I did do the math. My win rate on the track is over 99%. It is one of the hardest tracks in the event, and I know every nook and cranny here. This car is really grippy. It's enough to just let go of the gas there and you get easily around the corner. Okay, now I know what it is. Good thing this game does not have a lap glitch. Otherwise I would have had another light less. Oh, it happened for the first time. I was at 1,000 fans and didn't have a slot open, so I missed out on a NOS there.
Did you test it for lap glitch?
I did.
Oh, okay, alright.
Could not get it to work. A lot of the time, you actually eat one on purpose so you can evade the next ones. If you already know you're gonna hit one guaranteed, you go for that one that gives you the best racing line afterwards.
Speaking of lap glitch, are there actually any useful glitches or any really major glitches in this game at all?
Not really.
No, it's too well made.
Yeah, it's a good game. Can't emphasize that enough.
Unless you count like double nitro, but
yeah. I mean, it's just abusing the mechanics they gave us. They actually wanted to, they knew about Nitro drifting online, and they were about to patch it.
Oh, okay.
And then, you know, they didn't make enough money, so they didn't get paid for work, to keep work on the game. So we kept it. I really am an idiot. I even knew it this time. Well, we should still have one bonus light, right?
Did you count the last one that you missed in the route?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, well you're either on 0 or +1. Yeah, I'm keeping track.
I mean, we're gonna find out anyways, if Shannon isn't unlocked. Another race is coming. We need 280 in total to unlock Shannon. That was 1, 3, and 6. You actually do need to do 2 events first in order to even unlock the second set of events. So right now only 1, 2, and 3 is unlocked, and when we do 3, 4, 5, and 6 actually do get unlocked. What is my world record time in this game? Please look that up. Actually, it's such a long time ago.
Any percent hard is 227.
Damn. So good.
So literally 4 seconds ago you would have finished.
Yeah. And we didn't even start the last chapter. It's insane how fast that one is.
You can still beat me. I'm 252. So.
Lots of car contact happening in this game. You really need to fight back, you don't want to get pushed around. And you might have noticed that they are the same. And the same fan demands all the time. So if it's the same track, it will always have the same fan demands, so it's kind of easy to learn. Didn't see that one. Oh, he's gonna hit me with that. There we go. I will pick up those skates in the next lap. I actually missed them. I didn't see them on the first lap. Now I know where they are. So now that I have a NOS, the super drift becomes super easy. Didn't even touch the wall.
So an online doing that would have given you another NOS.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I can see how you could chain them.
Exactly. Every time I would do that here all the time, right? Even on straights you can do that. This is straight enough, right? Just a tiny bit of angle is enough. And you just do it all the time. Like right drift nitro, right drift nitro. On the straight you chain drift left, right, left. Into a right drift all the time. You just don't stop.
Speaking of that, it wasn't
Where is it? Okay, got it. Just okay now. Go.
Yeah. Weren't the drifting to the right as opposed to the left? Wasn't that a big deal as well from the start? Like it was
Okay, so there's something very interesting going on when it comes to left-hand side and right-hand side drifting. It is actually different. I don't know how they managed to program that, but you have to do completely different inputs on your controller to do a left-hand and a right-hand drift. For a right-hand drift, you can start the drift early, like this, and then hit the NOS. For a left-hand drift, you need to hit the NOS before and then start turning. And, you know, hit all the other stuff like handbrakes and everything. And that is why we thought in the beginning the only way to actually do drifting is right-hand drifting. That was like the intermediate stuff before we started chain drifting. There was only right-hand side drifting, which was fine because most tracks are right orientated, like this one, where most corners are right corners. But it took us, I think, another half year before we actually figured out, hey, we can do this on the left too. We just need to do the button inputs differently. And number 6. But that was like the most hype moment because now everything was open. Now we could actually drift every single corner and actually start chain drifting from right to left on straights and get just insane times. 2,000 fans. That should be easy. Oh, there are Koenigsegg in this game.
Oh yeah.
I totally forgot about it because it's such a bad car. Nobody uses it online. It's one of those cars that is... Sorry, Carver. That is pretty fast, but is just horrible around corners. This is marathon luck. Normally, those people do not spin out all the time like this. I'm actually gonna do that next lap. Not worth it trying to do the gates while everyone is there and just is gonna shoot you, bolt you, slow you down.
For some of you fans in chat, the reason why Kuru doesn't use the golf that's actually in this game is because it's really bad.
Yeah, you can. It actually can drift, but it cannot drift as well as the Challenger or the ZR1. It is a B-class car. You know, the Golf didn't even make it to the top tier in this game. Nothing to overtake anymore. Okay, let's do the gates. Ah. That is lovely game. The timing on that one. I'm gonna keep those 2 nitros for the finish line. Actually, that makes it a little bit faster. Because I would have used that 3rd nitro, and the 3rd nitro is really useless. Because after 2 nitros, you already reach your top speed, and that way you NOS a little bit earlier. Saves a little more time. But you kind of saw that nearly in every single position you can do a drift somehow, get a super drift going, get the NOS back. That works online so well, even with cars that are not perfect.
To the showdown.
Nice.
Here, you'll be facing your toughest opponents again. Only this time, all at once. Everything you've done so far has led you here. The real game is about to begin.
That is the showdown. So we didn't have to do any backup races anymore. Nice. The world record is actually not perfect. I had to retry one of the events. You might remember that race in the beginning that that I said that it's super linear and you get shot all the time. I got shot there, got wrecked, and did lose that race, and I had to do it again. So if I play at any time as good as I did back then, without having to redo the event, I can actually break the world record. But other than that one tiny mistake, it's so freaking fast and perfect.
So you're saying that the person who wins the game has a chance of beating your world record?
That is true. Whoa. I can pick... Oh yeah, remember now. I need to mine a lot of cars. In order to unlock Shannon, I need to reverse bolt 15 hits, mine 20 cars, and some other shenanigans. She's really picky who she's gonna race. Oh yeah, I don't need to do any gates anymore.
Oh yeah, the lights are useless from now on.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's all about the demands. Sorry, bro. Another one wrecked. Too slow. So yeah, what I'm gonna do is pick up as many mines as possible and put them basically on the CPU's racing line. What works really well is just putting them down instantly, because they're kind of programmed to pick up power-ups, and you know, if the mine lies down on the mine spot, it's just gonna pick it up. Oops. Yeah, there's a mine on the inside, but it's not worth going for. I'm gonna do that last lap. There are events coming up that have a lot more mines, but it is quite tough to actually get 20 mine hits, so you want to start as early as possible. So since I don't have any NOS, and I'm getting a smooth wall grind in. Oh yeah, what happens a lot, you know these shunts, these rockets that are following you? A lot of the time, since you're so far ahead, they just hit the wall at some point. They are not perfectly programmed. They're programmed to go in the middle of the track, but they still hit a wall here and there. That was it. That was the NOS exactly at the moment when he hits the shock. So basically nullified its effect with that. Yeah, so far so far away from me, there's no way I'm gonna hit a single bolt there. Yeah, we don't need fan targets anymore, we don't need to drive through the gates. It's all about Shan's demands and actually winning every single race here. She's not gonna race you until you beat all of their jumps, of her jumps. Actually, you get to drive every boss again. She said that during the cutscene earlier.
Yeah.
You might have noticed. All the bosses that you've beaten so far are back here. even the ones that it didn't even race against.
This is the track where you try to stay above 120.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
I always thought that it's hard, and then it just happens automatically all the time.
Oh, okay. It's hard for me.
Yeah, I know you had trouble with that, and I think I had trouble with that, or I thought I would have trouble with that. And then it just happened automatically. I forgot about it, and then it, oh, right. Also, the one lap counts at any point of the stage, so you don't have to be like from, you know, finish line to finish line, right? It could be starting here and then, you know, one lap until exactly that point. Lots of nitros to pick up here. That was a perfectly timed
It's this
nitro
corner
there.
that always gets me.
What? Why?
Chicane. I don't know. you just go through it, but I can't maintain.
There's an os hidden on the side here too. You know, when it says nitro barge and you drive through those fan demands, it gives you like a nitro and a barge. But since we only have one slot, it luckily gives you the nitro first. Oh yeah, mines. Mines. There's one here too. There.
Yeah, you're probably about to get the lap thing, right?
Probably. Or not.
Did you hit the wall here or something?
Don't think so.
Oh yeah, you did.
Yeah, getting that nitrous, yeah. But didn't get it there either.
There's actually another track where you can get it. That's just the easy one here. When did I lose my speed?
I don't know.
I don't think I did. I think the game just didn't recognize I'm a winner yet. Did we complete it on the last race? Whoa, that's new.
Maybe. No, because it said 0 out of 1 in the menu.
Okay. Yeah, maybe it's just buggy.
Maybe you just dipped under the... No, he's done a second lap now.
Yeah, it should be fine. And I think the demand's not even that high, like 120 per lap, right?
Yeah, it's 120, yeah.
As I said, there's another race where I can do it. But they're nearly lapping them. See the minimap? I was actually about to lap someone. The reverse bolts, that's the easy thing to do, that happens automatically. And the last event that I need to do, there are so many mines. It should always work out. Also the menuing is faster if you have unlimited FPS. The menu just, you know, scrolls through a lot. Well, it's linear to the increase in frame rate. Double the frame rate, the menu is twice as fast, and so on. 1500 fans. Yeah, we don't care anymore. Just need to get first. Oh yeah, and for Shannon I need to re-equip the Overbolt mod at the very end. I'll take it.
Oh, I remember now. If you get to 120 before the start-finish line, it bugs out.
Oh, it does.
Yeah, yeah. So I think you got there before the line
Interesting.
because you start at the back.
Let's see what happens.
Yeah, yeah.
I think there's an os here. Ah, look at my mind. Look at my
Yep.
brain. Yeah. So I guess you have to be 120 before you hit the finish line, or what did he say?
No, no. If you get to 120 before you hit the start line,
Yeah.
because you start behind it, don't you?
Oh,
Yeah, yeah. So you had 2 flawless race.
I see, I see. So I'm still over 120 so far. I'm not sure if I was at 120 plus before I, drove past the thingy. Maybe.
Do we have time for 2 quick donations?
Yes.
We have a $10 donation from Harper with no comment. Thank you very much. And we have a $100 donation from Earl, who says,
Earl.
"Hey Kuru,
Holy
is this
shit.
still world record pace? By the way, when do you speedrun Most Wanted on DS? Kuru W."
Oh, you're a madman, man.
He's got to do Blur Mobile first.
Blur Mobile.
Just wait like a week to get enough fuel.
Yeah, but that's what I meant. It's a lot harder to pick up the 120 here, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
You gotta
shout out
remember
to you again, man. He dropped 100 during my Most Wanted run as well. Guys, in case you forgot, every donation gets met by an anonymous donor. So if you donate 5, you effectively donate 10. So keep that in mind. I definitely took advantage of that offer. So, yeah, we did not unlock the FR100 in time. But, gotta be honest, if you're on world record pace, you're not gonna unlock that car. You're not gonna spend that much time on the wrecking events, and you're not gonna have enough fans. It's more like a thing that you have unlocked in 100%, which is actually a really intense category. If you really have to get every single light all the time, you have no room for error. 100% run might be more impressive than many percent run, because it also has a 1 mistake, but the run is a lot longer and harder. Okay, shield's good. Oh yeah, forward mine hits count as well. I don't have to drop them behind me. I need to have reverse bolts though. Oh, that was close. I nearly evaded that. Let's slow down here.
Super van behind you.
I can hear him. Sorry, man. I think that's a drift. Yeah. Doesn't really work because I always jump there. Sorry. That's the most annoying thing you can do online. You bolt people with a single bolt right when they are at the ramp, and they always flip over. That's the most efficient way to take someone out, and everybody's using it. So you always want to have a shield or be in some kind of safe spot when you know the guy behind you has a bolt. NPCs, man. They know exactly when you are behind them. But what happens very often, when they are in a corner, they don't use the defensive power-ups. Why am I even going for that? Actually, it is viable in some way because you get fans. And if you get fans, you might get an extra NOS. But not this one. I know that these gates are not viable because you need to slow down a lot to get them. So they're not worth going for. But you can see these great 180-degree corners. Completely ignored. shock for a nos. By the way, that is the only sprinter race in this entire game.
Yeah, 1 lap down the mountain.
Exactly. Mount Runa.
How did you hit someone with that?
They are so far behind, they're not gonna get hit by my bolts here. Oh, that was close. I'm lucky to late the mine here. Not bad. You know, you have to actively put down as much mines as you possibly can to actually get to that target. It is a really close one. Luckily, in the last event, there is a Fendi mount that gives you 2 mines every single round, so you can litter the track there. Wow, that loading time is long.
Yeah.
So you're gonna see me here rather go for an offensive mine than a defensive shield, just so I can guarantee that I will have a much higher chance of actually completing. That mine demand from Shannon.
You don't know who it's from yet.
Yeah, I just realized that.
You ruined the big
Act surprised.
twist. The big
Act
twist.
surprised when it happens. I mean, she is talking about herself in the third person, right? During the cutscene.
Yeah, and they have like question mark and stuff.
Stop. No, I wanted it in mine. Lovely. Damn it. Gotta love it. You could have easily evaded it, right? But no, the opponent is like, we're going straight here, boy. Wow. Nobody's gonna take that super drift away from me. So the 1000, we're gonna get another fan here. So in the right upper corner you can see like the combo going up right now. It's at 1, 2. If you get a full combo, you get like a bonus 200 fans. And whenever you let the combo drop, you get, you know, the fans paid out. So gotta look out for that. Whenever, you know, you're getting close to a multiple of 500, because then you get the NOS, and if you don't have a free slot, it's going to waste. I was really efficient though. I only had, I think, 3 Nitro losses in this run. Even a world record lost NOSes that way. I mean, I can put down mines here, but there's... Actually, I do have another lap, never mind. If that would have been the last lap, it would not have hit it. Just way too far ahead. Oh yeah, now I know, remember why I don't go for the NOS after the first lap. I'm just too fast. Hey, nice. see if I can pick up one more NOS here. Yes.
We have time for a quick donation.
Go ahead.
We have a $101 donation from El Rey. But for real, when Most Wanted DS speedrun?
Most Wanted PS, or what did he say?
DS.
DS! Oh my god. The best version of the game. By the way, in case you didn't notice, El Rey is Earl in reverse. You madman. Thank you so much for helping out the cause. See, there was the FR100. But it unlocked too late, now that there is no more off-road race left. Oh, we did unlock the Mustang though. The Mustang is a little bit better than the Audi because it does have more drifting capability, so it's a little bit faster for my racing style. And fast in general, like, because it's the fast. It's the fastest. And that is the last one, and that is the one, you know, that I mentioned that I lost in my World Record run. Because I just got hit so many times. Those two super long straights that just make you... They just transform you into a turkey. And then it's just ready for the shooting.
So I live in Portsmouth, which is really close to Brighton, and this really looks like Brighton.
Yeah, they actually did take real life locations and rebuilt them in the game.
But the thing is that I think the development studio was in Brighton, right? So
yeah.
So they just look out their windows.
Kind of true, yeah. Okay, wow, we are really good on mines. We already have 20 mines. Just completed the reverse bolt. Soon. Definitely here. There it is.
Yeah.
Guess we're not getting that shield. Okay, we're really good on demands. Sorry. That ram attack. So this is where you're in dangerous territory, because there are bolts everywhere and it's a super long straight. And as long as any of the opponents gets you, inside, they will shoot at you. They don't care who's directly in front of them. As long as they have you in target, they're gonna shoot you. Go to 200. Yeah, we're gonna use that in the very last lap.
So what are the demands are you actually missing to unlock?
Sorry,
Shannon?
what?
What are the demands are you actually missing to unlock Shannon?
Just win every race.
Oh.
Yeah. It's stay above 120, mine cars, reverse
Mine
bolt.
20 cars,
Yeah,
15 reverse bolts. Actually, I think 15 long reverse bolts or something.
And then win 6 events, which is all of them.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Win every single event. And the hardest one was initially the mines, because I didn't pick them up, actively enough. I just did it whenever it happened, and it's just not enough. If you want to get to 20, you really need to do it on purpose. The game normally expects you to be a lot more interactive with the races, but you just completely look at the minimap. I mean, they're still on that side over there. So that should have unlocked Shannon. Just unlocked that car that we're gonna use here. There she is.
Hey, it's Shannon.
Whoa.
Whoa.
So here we are. Only one thing left.
She was the voiceover the whole time.
And we cut her off because we were faster than she can speak. And now we get the last boss fight here one more time. Instead of, doing 3 laps, which is just gonna destroy her car. She actually has a better one, because the Astra that we have is the normal Astra, and she has the Shannon's Astra Extreme, which actually has more performance. So although the game gives us the same car, it's the same but underpowered car. Also, her car is not only fast, it's also more drifty, so it's more viable online too.
You actually use their cars online?
There was a guy that used it all the time, but let's say semi-successful. It was like an, an alternative. Oh, she's gonna eat a lot of damage now.
You should be ready with time.
She's far ahead. Okay, she's far ahead. I should have barged her in between and then shot her to death, and I did it in the wrong order. Okay, time might be coming up if she dies here. Time.
Time. Hey. Oh, you sub 3. Look at the time.
Did I do it? Easy. Told you it's gonna be sub 3. Damn, this run is actually that difficult. Damn.
Good job.
Thanks, guys. That was awesome. Thanks so much for watching. I really love this game. If you got interested in it,
Made it to the top.
check it out. You're gonna have to find a used copy of the game if you wanna play it. No Steam
Trust me.
or other downloadable version.
Maybe I'll see you again.
Oh yeah.
Bizarre Creations presents Blur.
Okay.
Let me think. I mean, you can watch this fantastic ending cutscene. It's really good. Let me think. What could I?
What can we stall
I mean,
with?
if I go online, I can. The thing is, nobody's gonna play. Nobody's gonna play.
I'll run to a computer.
I can definitely recommend watching this cutscene here. Not only
Yeah,
because it always makes me feel a little bit sad because the game was so good. It actually feels like, you know, like the ending of something.
Yeah, all these people worked really hard, made a pretty great game, and then it just flopped.
That just hurts, right? You get like one of your favorite games, and it just no matter how good the game was, it still didn't succeed, and you're never gonna see it again. At least not under the name of Blur. I doubt it that Activision is gonna revive it other than mobile game.
Mobile phone, yeah.
I mean, if we wait in the opening screen for 30 seconds, we can see the opening cutscene too.
Does the game have split screen?
I think it does.
Oh,
Do you
yeah,
want to
it
show
does.
how much better than normal people you are?
Get a controller.
Playing against me?
We need an Xbox One controller and a USB cable for it. You can't do split screen.
Or an Xbox 360 controller, right? Can't I just play keyboard and mouse?
Maybe.
Maybe.
I'm not sure if in the local multiplayer the mods are available. But maybe I can actually show off. I'm not sure, let's see.
I can WASD.
You got enough?
Yeah, that's
Okay.
fine.
Oh yeah, and you get the Bizarre
Oh, yeah.
Creations logo once you beat the game.
Split
So
screen.
local? No,
Oh, it's
split
split
screen. There it is.
Plus, okay.
Oh, yeah, damn. Okay, let's do this. Playlists. Oh, that actually might work. Wait a second.
Do you have time for a quick donation while we
Go
set
ahead,
this up?
go ahead.
We have a $10 donation from the BPG13 who says,
a card.
Sup Kuru, when you going to challenge my time on Most Wanted Game Boy Advance? I'll be waiting, lol. I'd just like to inform chat real quick that we are currently
wait a
waiting for Final Fantasy 9 to finish on Stream 1 as it's going to be brought over to Stream 2 and it's running a little bit behind, so Kuru and Josh
Right.
are going to do their thing on here for now.
Why doesn't that work? I actually never did a...
Where's let's learn unplug.
What is that? That's
That's a shift,
that is
surely.
the shift, but yeah, that's what I thought too. It does not work.
Let's try and unplug and plug it back in. See if
No,
No,
because
no,
I
no.
could get into the... I can, like, I can do
right.
this.
The thing is, wait a second. Let's try. Let's see if we can figure this out.
Has anyone got a controller? Yeah, a wired PC controller of
A
any
wired
kind?
PC controller of any kind would be amazing.
Oh, hang on. No. Because I can't... It won't let me enter. Can I...
Yeah, the thing is that you have control over my stuff. That's like a weird thing,
Oh,
right?
do I?
You do.
Oh, yeah, I'm
yeah,
doing yours.
that is super weird. But I've seen other people play this game in split screen, so I'm kind of confused.
Wait,
here.
wait, wait, go... Wait a minute, let's go back. How do we... Can you can't leave?
Oh yeah, I know what you mean. I know what you
Yeah,
mean.
yeah, if I...
Leave.
you-
Press plus.
And then you press Y. No, because it's like...
Yeah, I have both.
Yeah.
That's stupid. Actually,
Should I?
yeah, plug it out.
Okay, now plug it in.
Come on. Wait, why did...
What? What?
Why did I... Whatever.
No,
plug it out again.
There again.
So let's see if I can join. Wait.
Wait.
I'm not gonna press B this time. This is really weird. Maybe we can both play on keyboard.
I mean, if you want.
Wait a second. Let's see if we can go to the controller settings or something. The options. It's only for one.
Layout. Keyboard options?
Wait a second. There are multiple options, but I think, yeah, that doesn't
Yeah,
matter.
what's keyboard options?
I mean, it's also just layout.
Oh, there's layout 1 and 2. You can actually.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, if you go into it again, go to layout 2.
I think it's just layout for the first
Yeah,
player.
but we both use keyboard. That looks awful, though.
If you're bored, you can Google that.
Oh, yeah.
And we're just gonna try some stuff here.
The one ESA, I don't bring a controller with me.
It is weird too because it doesn't recognize the Y leave button
Yeah,
or something.
but
And
I
like
can press-
both are on the first one.
Weird.
Let's try this again.
Maybe it's like... Oh, yeah, go... If we go further in... Oh, sorry. Is it like a different...
Oh, you have to use numpad.
What do you mean?
Ah,
Oh,
okay, good
okay.
job, thank you.
Do you know the controls though? But I think
You just have to use arrow keys.
Actually,
it says here.
just
What's
pick-
weapon and stuff?
just pick any car and pick one class lower.
Let me see if it says. the
Actually, I can't.
controls,
This is all
actually.
B. Okay, choose any B car.
What's the best B car?
The Challenger is really good.
Oh, you actually have to use the enter key
I
on
have
the
to- I have to
numpad
use
to
the
pick
Golf.
as well.
Huh?
You have to use the enter key on the
That one?
numpad. Yeah.
Is that how he's gonna drive?
No, he's going to drive with arrow keys.
But how do I fire weapons?
I'm trying to find out. Actually, just test. Just click every button
Yeah.
and hope you get something.
I'm just gonna trail behind you and make you nervous.
Oh, you have to use arrow keys. These arrow keys to drive, actually.
What?
Yeah, those arrow keys to drive, and then numpad for.
For buttons.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, right, okay.
This point of view is very strange. 32.9 layout here. Where
What
did
I just
your
do?
shunt go?
Yeah, did I fire it backwards?
I don't think so. It just went to the side and just hit nothing.
Oh, okay. Alright, okay, I can do this. Drive into my own shock, though.
But yeah, there's no Nitro mod here. That's only online. No drift mod.
I mean, you wouldn't have your profile anyway, would you? So.
True. But I think I actually get it back when I log in into Steam.
Oh, okay.
You know, it's so weird. I expect the shunt to hit me and then it's only for you.
Oh, hello.
Good boy.
How am I going to fire stuff backwards? I can't press down and
You have
forwards.
to, yeah, exactly. You have
Yeah,
to
but-
press down while doing this.
How? Like with my thumb?
You have to.
Oh, yeah, okay.
It's also strange that the power-up display is now stationary.
Oh, yeah, the HUD, yeah.
Yeah, it is really weird.
No.
So this is a personal first for me here. Never played this game on split screen. My brother never dared to challenge me out.
How do I... That one. Alright, okay. No.
Any button you're missing?
No, I could switch and I can use. I think that's all I need.
Yeah, true.
What? But I'm not...
Just happened.
For some reason it fires it backwards.
Oh my god, I just realized I don't have a rear mirror.
Yeah.
This is really strange because the rear mirror in this game is fantastic. It has extremely high quality.
Okay.
And I use it very, very often to just see whenever, you know, the thing is about to hit you.
I think I can only fire... Oh, there we go. Okay, right. So 6 is fire backwards and 9
Oh, there's
is
a
fire
separate
forwards.
there's a separate button
Yeah.
version. Oh, that's actually kind of nice because then you don't have to press backwards every single time. Also, that's a brake button, isn't it?
Yes.
That would be very inconvenient to hit the brake every single time you want to shoot backwards.
Oh, I just realised in the middle is like a little map progress thing.
Oh yeah, that's true. There's like the progress bar,
Yeah, you're a little bit in front.
just a bit. I haven't even used my NOS yet. I'm just carrying it.
I can't even find it.
It is on the inside. Thanks for the thanks for the shocks, Josh. Actually, if we go to custom game, we could do NOS only, and I could show off what a racing line in online would look like.
That could work.
That would be a nice showcase.
Oh, trying to find the button for switch weapon.
Never look away from from the gameplay. Yeah, if we start a custom game, I can do that. Turn every single power up into a Nitro.
All you gotta do is just not finish 10th, Josh. That's all you gotta do.
I'm 9th, I can do this. I have a shield. No! Why though?
Don't get lost. Actually, I have no idea how it feels like to play this game with a keyboard, like not having analog controls.
We can swap if you want.
Wait, first let me show off like a full Nitro race, then I can use that abomination there.
Okay, so far I've figured out arrow keys, 9 for forwards, 6 for back, 2 for switch.
That is such a stupid button layout. Okay.
Votes. Oh yeah, right. Vote for whatever.
I don't think I can vote. I can spam. Okay, let's try. Yeah, let's do that again. Custom game. Change the settings. Shift. Okay. Let's go. Yeah, B can actually be faster than A because it drifts a lot better. Okay, let's not go to M-Boy. Okay, what's like a really fun track? Oh yeah, I mentioned the track that I have a 99% win rate on, right?
Oh good, okay, yeah.
Manhattan View.
That seems fair.
It's mostly to show off the nitro drifting, right? Wait, what did you do?
Escape, confirm. There you
Okay.
go.
Wait. Go back again to the custom settings. I think you can... Oh yeah, page down for advanced. There we go.
Ah, yeah, okay. Damage off. One hit.
One
no.
hit. I actually don't know what that does. Oh, you cannot change items here. Damn it.
No, page down power-ups.
Oh, there it is.
There you go.
There it is.
Oh, you can turn random
Oh, you can
power-ups
also
on?
turn
So
to
what?
respawn up high.
Power
You
respawn.
can actually make it instant. Always on,
there
yeah,
you
so
go.
you can always pick one up.
Yeah, okay. That
I
seems
guess
good.
there's some stuff to show off. Actually, check the settings just one more time. Okay. Respawn. Okay, when you die, AI.
I would like respawn.
You would like, yeah, you probably want some
so
opponents to
not
Yeah, yeah.
handicap.
handicap. I don't even know what that does.
How slows down
Yeah, I
players
don't want to be
ahead.
slowed
Yeah,
down.
no.
It's boring. Okay, I think
Okay.
we're ready.
Right, now I need to...
Now I can show you what online drifting looks like. I'm gonna drive like I would be online, like get a nitro every time I get a nitro. I'm gonna recreate the online racing experience in this game.
Where is it? That'll do.
The Exige. It's a very grippy car. Don't expect to drift with that one.
I'm not planning to. We could like show drifting versus not drifting. I
Yeah.
guess.
Let's see if I can lap you actually. I actually might be able. Be
God.
able to.
What did I say the buttons were? Oh yeah, right. Yeah.
Okay, guys, are you ready? This is what online drifting would look like. I'm gonna play exactly like I would get a nitro from every drift, and I'll show you my route that I would take online here.
Can't skip the...
Actually, might have less NOS, even with permanent NOS everywhere. Actually, might have a little fewer than online. Dude.
There's a wall coming up. Oh, damn it. No. Oh, right, yeah.
So normally I would drift to the right here and get a nose back, but since I don't have any extra, I'm not going to do it yet.
I've already crashed. How do I even handbrake?
The camera is also different. It's crazy how much different this is.
How do I handbrake?
I'm recreating this pretty well here.
Try pressing enter plus or something.
Oh, enter is use weapon.
Actually, I might not
Oh.
be able to lap you simply because you have that many nos.
Oh no. Oh, crap.
But I can try. I actually get more nos online.
Look at the progress bar in the middle, how far ahead you are. I'm just chilling with the AIs. I mean, not being able to handbrake is a big handicap.
Then again, your car would not be able to.
Okay.
This is pretty on point. This is very much like online. Online is actually a little bit faster than this. It's funny. We actually have infinite nos on the entire track, and it's still slower than what you can do online.
Do I have time for a few quick messages?
Yes.
I'd like to talk about one of our partners that helped make ESA possible, which is ViewSonic. ViewSonic is supporting the event with all monitors for the streaming area and a large amount of practice monitors, obviously with minimal latency for speed and accuracy. They simply get gamers and want to show their support to continue ESA to spread love to gamers in Europe. I'd also like to remind everybody that we at ESA Summer 2018 are raising money for Save the Children. When the worst happens, children are always among the most vulnerable and often suffer most. Save the Children responds to natural disasters, conflicts and other humanitarian emergencies across the globe with health, education and protection programs that address the unique needs of children in crisis. Thank you all very much for the support and the donations.
Oh, yeah, do you want to do a quick shout out to Domino's as well?
Are you hungry by any chance?
Just a little bit.
Domino's, who have supported the event with pizzas for all volunteers twice a day, together with a promotional offer ESA 2018, which anyone can use at any of the Swedish restaurants for a 20% discount.
I really need to volunteer next year. Actually, I don't even have to wait that long, right? You say winter.
Yeah.
Only half a year.
I'm at half health and no one has any weapons.
Actually, you have more health. You're not.
Well, okay.
You're not at 2.5 yet.
What I'm saying is I'm crashing a lot.
Man, I really want to be online. I could do so much more. I would drift even more. I'm actually destroying my car here, just because I drift into the walls that quickly.
There's no repairs.
You know, the entire camera shake that you get normally in single player is gone. It looks really strange. That and the missing rear mirror, like all the stuff that needs to happen in order to make split screen possible.
Oh, God.
Well, while we're doing this, we can talk about how you guys are enjoying the event so far, at least.
ESA has been awesome. This is the first time I've been at an ESA event, and what can I say? It's absolutely fantastic. Lots of great people gathering for an even better cause.
Is it your first speedrun event, period?
Period, yeah.
Yeah,
it
okay.
is.
This is like my... Oh, God. This is like my 12, 13, 14... No, 13, 14, 16, 17, winter... I was reading them out loud to myself. I didn't count them. I've been to a lot of ESAs.
Yeah.
This is pretty good. This is one of the best ones. Everyone's still as friendly as the first one, but we
the
have...
location got better.
Yeah, with air conditioning for like the first time ever.
Well, you're lucky. We're the one room that has a broken air conditioner.
Oh, are you?
Oh yeah, we had
Oh,
29
God.
degrees earlier.
Oh, God.
Ooh.
How do
Lovely.
you even sleep at night?
Well, not very well. I actually took sleeping pills yesterday. Because I really could not fall asleep. So how, Josh? How does it feel?
All right, well,
the
in my
first DNF.
defense... Oh, dude.
But that is the ending screen that I normally get when I'm online. Oh, yeah, it looks different because normally it just lists of everyone, like my time and then DNF for everyone else.
Longest about being hit. without
You know,
any weapons.
I wanted to give myself a handicap where, you know, I have to do like a different car class, but it doesn't work.
Yeah.
Can't even do that. So you want to do control instead, and I shall try.
You could try keyboard.
I shall
yeah.
try keyboard and mouse.
Go on.
Can you take
So,
this?
so
Yeah,
what I've figured out, 9 is shoot forwards, 6 is shoot backwards, 2 is switch weapon, 3 is look backwards, but I don't know how to handbrake.
Yeah, handbrake. Maybe it's here, but then it's super inconvenient.
That might be a problem
Yeah.
for you. Should we change settings or do the same map again?
Whatever. Actually, you can. Yeah, whatever.
Okay, yeah.
Alright, I'll actually leave you two guys here to get something to eat.
Yeah, okay.
Just while you guys are stalling for the next one.
So.
But good run, Kuru.
Yeah, I'm trying to think what I'm picking here because I'm probably not going to be able to drift without a handbrake. So I'm probably going to go front runner here.
Wait, can we play Class A instead?
Yeah. You have to go to the advanced settings. Oh, yeah.
I could do it. Okay, there we go. Oops. I just want to...
Wait, I'm here. Whoever thought of these controls deserves a beating. What do I pick? Actually, do we have Shannon's Astra unlocked? No, I don't think so. Oh, that's the Astra Extreme. Oh wait, that's actually not Shannon's Astra Extreme. Do I like it then? I guess I do. No, normally, actually, that is normally the card. Wait, what's the enter button?
Oh, yeah.
The right enter button. Fantastic. So you said 9 and 6 is shoot forwards and backwards, right?
Yes,
I
9
always,
forwards.
the thing is, I steer with my right hand, and now are you kidding?
Wait, what are the buttons for me? Triggered faster, is right?
You got the advantage. You gotta figure it out, man.
Yeah, alright. I think I remember. I'll probably just do it without thinking about it.
Yeah.
Oops.
Your muscle memory is probably gonna kick in.
Look at all these tips.
You know, if they told me, I would have done 100% instead.
I've never actually used a Xbox One controller though.
Yeah. Get the newest version of the Xbox One controller too.
Okay. The camera angle for the super van is not good.
You know, the best thing I can do now is, you know, it's basically front running where you know, choose the best racing line and just use the NOS efficiently. I might be able to win this. I'm not sure. It's gonna be a tough one.
Yeah, I'm just muscle memorying buttons. So
Yeah.
Hello.
We actually might found the handicap for me. I have to wall grind so much.
Oh, that's fine because I can't drift anyway.
Hey, this is actually pretty close. I like it. But yeah, I can't steer with the left hand side. I have to cross over my hands.
You're probably taking the better route. I should probably follow you.
Oh my god, this corner. I want to drift this so badly. And I can't.
Oh.
Right control.
Ooh. Good luck pressing that.
How?
Your thumb, maybe?
You would need 3 hands for this setup. Because you're not gonna let go of the controls on the steering, right? You're not gonna let go of, let's say, the left hand corner just to get a handbrake. This is retarded.
That's alright, you're still winning.
I'm still winning. But you're actually really close. As I said, I need to win this with keyboard and without the handbrake. I feel so scrubby not using the handbrake. And this is kind of how a cheetah would drive, you know, that has just infinite NOS and has no skills whatsoever. That is a pretty accurate description of how I'm driving right now. I'm actually only using NOS forward, nothing else.
I think you're still gonna win.
I got a good lead right now. This would actually be harder for me if we play with all items, so we can turn those back on for the next one.
Or find a handicap or a win.
Imagine, because NOS, you know, it makes sense to fire it forward all the time. But any other power-up is probably not as effective if I always shoot it forwards.
Yeah. How do I not gain on you through this bit? Oh, I'm gonna die.
I'm pretty close too.
Oh,
shit. Self-destruct. It actually would be easier to have like the handbrake on the numpad as well. It makes absolutely no sense. Wow, it just killed one of my life bars as well. One more and I'm done too. This is a really I can't explain to you how uncomfortable this is. Yeah, come on, crash into the finish line, easy. There we go. You know that trick in F-Zero. Thank you guys. You know that trick in F-Zero GX. You also suicide into the finish line because you speed up when your car brakes and just shoot your corpse into the finish line.
I was a little close at that time.
That was super close. It's gonna be even harder if you turn on the regular items.
Yeah, okay. We'll do a different track as well.
Yeah.
Any idea how much longer we have to wait?
No, they don't.
No.
Just pressure the run on the mainstream. I'm sure it's gonna be fine.
Power-ups. Should we just have random on?
Yeah, sure, why not? I mean, I do get an advantage because I know where everything is.
Yeah, so the random is better, yeah.
Yeah, that is better.
Okay. Oh, track.
Right there.
I'll pick one. What one do I like? Where's Brighton? I could probably beat you on
On the
this.
circle. Actually, there's an even easier one. There's like
there?
the circle. And then one more there.
Oh, okay, alright.
Okay, let's see.
I'm sticking to my super van.
Let's see. What do I? Oh wait. I know what I don't like. This button layout. Let's see what I actually like for racing. You know what? The fastest car in a straight line is actually the Viper Venom 1000. Named after the 1000 horsepower it has. I might want to use that. But do I go with more grip?
Oh,
Okay,
apparently F9 finished. We have one race left.
Okay, let's do one race.
There
Here.
we go.
We deserve that one race. Yeah, like I mean, that would you know, kind of like this. You know, you kind of can hit it with your pinky. I guess.
Yeah. That makes sense. But because you're cross-handed.
Yeah, cross-handed because you know I did play with the arrow keys before I had a controller, like 2000s, before 2000, like 1995. I still think I don't need the handbrake.
All right.
I can't use it efficiently anyways. Got a nice poisonous green going on. Yeah, please give us give us some nausea. I wonder if it has if I even have the keybinds for changing my camera. You know what I mean?
Yeah, probably not.
Wait, what was the button to change the item?
2, I think.
Josh, you spun me out, man. Can I have my nose back? Because that actually stabilizes the car. That is 2.
See, does
This is the most idiotic button layout I've ever seen in my life.
No. Oh, what? How? Okay, sure.
Okay, my goal here is to not get last. Damn it. I can see that a lot of the effects are turned down as well.
Still fireworks, though.
Hey Josh, you're in first, right?
Yeah. Oh, damn it.
Wait, you're still in first, right?
Stop.
Hey, shock hit, shock hit. Yeah, you missed that one, man. You're still in first, right? I want to pass the guy in second so I can shoot you. Ah, he blocked me. Still in first, right?
Random weapons is really throwing me off.
Oh yeah. So happy I got a shield here.
Oh no! Okay.
Since I can't efficiently switch weaponry, I'm not sure if I should have activated that right there.
You're gonna win.
Still gonna win.
There's nothing I could do.
I mean, what else do you want to do? Like, let me use only one hand?
No, I think we should probably stop since the.
Oh yeah, true.
All right. No way I can beat you.
Good games, man.
God.
I had to win. This is one of my favorite cars. The Dodge Viper has a very special place in my heart.
Damn it.
That used to be my favorite car as a kid, but you know the blue one with the white stripes?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I really want to watch the chat after this. Just, guys, clip it and send it to me in Discord.
Oh great! I'm never gonna get the end of this one.
Okay, guys, are you ready to switch?
Yes, people. Yes, I'm getting thumbs up.
Okay, guys, thanks so much for watching. This was Blur, one of my top favorite racing game.
Yeah,
Glad you joined us here, Josh, for this game, and everyone at home. That was a lot of fun. And and probably yours too. Your first split screen experience, right?
Yeah.
That was awesome.
Dear.
Thanks for watching, guys.